berarti ini gue pakai screen ya, bukan pakai itu ya. Share Discord kita. Discord kita. Mantep nih. Setengah-setengah aja kan ininya.
Let's see if we can catch something with his operator immediately trying to pick on one of the extremities. It works a treat.
Played that so well.
Alex is going to have his head in his hands here because they've just come out of a
Ini
timeout.
duitnya udah banyak banget guys, anjing mereka cowok.
Pieces of tools he has to be able to communicate with the rest of the team. Mind Freak going for a re-exploration.
So risky. You initiate a lockdown in your face. You really try and take a peek timing off of this.
Oh, it's
all
sloppy.
over the place.
Oh, it's sloppy and Sadak just cleans him up.
There's just no idea or identity behind what they want to do. Plan offered. Full investment with the rifles here. Paper X do what they hate the most, really. Saving, backing away from a fight.
Divine Jing and Spawn need these guns.
Yeah, they gotta hold them.
While that's a good kill, it does give away their positioning.
This is Loud now gonna be with 5 rounds, no matter what.
I'd like to see Sadak send it.
Yeah.
Maybe even Aspas as well. Maybe they just don't think the Divine Jing are going to still be holding in the spot. Oh, take a look at the replay as well, man. It is just ridiculous. Something's positioned on top of the box, too.
Enggak coba, mereka tuh mainnya tuh aneh banget guys. Kayak raw picknya tuh aneh banget, sumpah.
Loud are playing the punish game perfectly here. And the desk got a lot of doubts about this map. And the one coming up after this, Pearl, potentially. If Loud are indeed able to take this one away. Because Loud have looked a little shaky here. They've got absolutely dumpstered by DRX on this map. And ideas have been hit or miss. Certainly hidden now.
Oh, yeah. Immense lead. You were pointing out earlier, you know, you wanted to see the Loud players hunting out a couple of these kills. They are very close to some of these critical ultimates.
Something's going to try and play for the orb here off the back of the Trailblazer, it looks like, to get his Blade Storm online.
He didn't spot less, but I mean, the Nana Swarms should definitely lay it down. Cutting him off that angle. Not enough, though. Blade Storm earned.
On the other side of the map, though, Sadak might be able to play for this one. And then they have a rolling thunder to get into B. Loud have been putting a serious emphasis on B main control, because that's where their composition thrives. It doesn't thrive over towards A ramp, as the desk was discussing.
In the corner, surely you get cleared out here. Nade.
They're not even going for the breach
the back here. Yeah, not going for it. That's a really lovely timing on the pull. It's Paper X. They collapse on the choke. Everybody falling. playing 2
Nice.
years included.
Let's go.
Mati dong gua.
First round on the board here for PaperX.
Tuh,
A necessary answer back.
tuh dong.
Couldn't really tell you why Loud don't go for the ultimates in that kind of situation. You know, they're one away from being able to get the breach out online, the cosmic divide as well. Those could have been enormous tools for stopping these players in their crossfire spots. Maybe trying to bank on the fact that their timing was a little more obfuscated, but
Ya, let's go. 5 sama ya, sama ya.
ult advantage.
Jangan kasih lagi, jangan kasih lagi.
PaperX a chance to solidify their economy. This fight happening over A main early on, something was trying to get aggressive in this spot before.
Spotted out. And here's the breach shot finally. Collection onto the 2 players. But will there be kills following up? Answer, yes there will. The utility is magnificent. Fantastic. Showstopper denied. Earning it with just the 1 kill here, but shut down. Cosmic Vibe used. Drop down, close to the corner. It's another hand nade. I suppose has heard them. Forcing them back and away. Showstopper still close to the corner. Vulnerable's there, now being forced out of him. Into the side though, something over the transfer. Just for the 1, Mind Freak. Consistency in bounds. Sadak there to reply. Divine out.
If Divide gets the kill, his pit could make this a winnable round.
It's a 1v2.
Spiraling.
Yep.
Ya diputer-puter anjing.
And no angles given. No sidelines. Turret. Spotting him out. Divide. So much to play for there, but an impossibility.
So Loud take their ults and end up
Enggak,
using
ini si
them in
ini
the
ke
next to excellence.
si ini buru-buru banget guys. Siapa si Manfred tadi ya? Manfred yang di atas ya, buru-buru banget kill 1 terus langsung turun.
Which I suppose knew they were in. He still got punished for
Nih
it.
si Manfred nih buru-buru banget. Padahal sabar nunggu temennya ya.
Watch for something, but PaperX were baited into going for plays there where Loud were so ready to collapse. The punish has just been excellent from Loud, almost impeccable.
Loud ini map defender anjing kalau buat Loud ini guys.
Something's going to try and take a pick over towards A ramp. It is difficult for them to smoke this off, but here they're using the Astro utility nicely.
Chance for a shot in the dark. Here's the jiggle, here's the jump spot. Forsaken so lucky to get away with his life. Crossed up though, something.
Anjing.
For that one. Does receive the kill.
Les was going for the swing, trying to punish something there, but beating the movement, couldn't quite manage it. This is one of those honestly rare situations in which PaperX have been able to generate the advantage early on. 6-1 down, but upper player in this round, with a pit in mid, controlling most of the map. Only weakness currently looks like B, where Mind Freak is holding. And Forsaken's coming over with his Seekers just to give it a little bit of easy mark. But it still tells you that Loud are playing spread for 30 seconds. Yeah. It's going to be so tough for Loud to get into a winning position here. But they are grouping up over towards B.
That's just done enough there, I think, making noise. Flash and Connecto actually that's re-cleared, and immediately you're going to see that rotation from Forsaken. Pushing forwards, Defy out of the pit, and yeah, another
Nice
wiser
banget.
from Les. Just trying to regroup with the rest of his team, but it's given him exactly the information he needs. Mind Freak caught into the corner, this pull down. Sancho!
Ya, kebiasaan dia nggak ngecek itu.
He's got jewels out, but it's all out.
5 seconds.
It's up to the final few seconds. You're gonna try and stick this one close to the corner. Forsaken!
Let's go!
Denies
Nice.
it.
Si Aaron tuh biasa dia tuh pas keluar tuh selalu gua udah 2 kali ngeliatnya mati begitu.
Took 3 Vandal body shots down to 5 health with his light armor, and that ends up making a lot of the difference.
Oke.
Loud fans.
2 kali, kayak 2 kali deh. Aaron mati dulu begitu kayak sama siapa? Di RX kalau nggak salah yang pertama.
Was avoided.
Yo.
Kayaknya kedengeran deh harusnya guys itu guys.
If it's the other way around, is it?
Well, not quite a curse, mate, but I won't go there.
I mean,
I won't go there.
It wasn't them that were up that time.
Ama monyet, iya ama monyet, ini ama monyet, ama
They're
monyet.
playing with the operator over towards mid. They had the pit there previously, trying to deny Loud that space. Does seem like a good idea. Force them into going for the burst exacts. Oh, something. Going for a risky peek through the smoke. That is now going to tell Loud that they can take mid control fairly easily, freely,
mid ya.
without using that utility.
Midnya masuk,
See
Cok.
Aspas wandering up.
All the way through, man. I mean, so spotting it. Do they want to try and commit further? No, it doesn't look like it.
Ya ini enak banget nih.
Clearing both sides of the map at once, and I think that's a little dangerous here. Something knows there's nobody over towards A, which means there should be people on B.
Yeah. So you can't really play into that main angle anymore. There's no safety there. Mindfreak inside of his own smoke. In a tremendous world of hurt, unless he can get a bailout for the rest of the team now. Starting to flood back into this one. 50 seconds here. Satchel across and over. That's fast. Just faking with the movement. Has a shorty in your hand. Something, but still with the rifle fire. It's contained and shut down. Les still here. And it's brought into a 1v1. Timing.
Ngapain? Aduh!
Jelek banget.
That's unreal.
Les is just a monster.
Padahal tadi udah
He's taken Loud to an absolutely next level. 14-3. Every time he's challenged,
Jatahnya nggak keluar loh,
he's
Cok.
asked the question of, he answers, he delivers. It's just been absurd. He's been the MVP for them in previous tournaments too. Looked like the best player whenever he has moments like this. But at this point, honestly, the specter of these low-level performances from Loud that haunted them in Tokyo and at the beginning against the RX, they look to have been completely banished. The form is right back there with the best times that we've seen Loud. Something's desperate to try and make anything happen over towards Garage. Paper-X are so heavy, pushing out the extremities on defense. They're getting all of this information towards A. And they did in the prior round too. But they can't convert it into good positioning to be able to stop the sight hits.
No way, Forsaken. Les fires a shot off, so
I can't believe you would want to press Les.
it's absurd. It's still the sides into mid. They spot out something. Okay, clear it out just in case they push through into sewers. Lovely diligence there with Flash. Surely that should be ready to help.
The ultimates are awesome here from Loud. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for Paper-X to do anything about it. If Jing grabs a kill, the showstopper would be a massive tool at something.
Something's fine.
He's looking to try and
this man.
contest.
There's 2 seconds remaining. There's 2 seconds remaining. Standing his ground. Can't get it off really there with the updraft. Okay. Brought down eventually, and they're just trying to help him out. Flooding back into the fight. Loud have got it all under wraps.
Berantakan banget, anjing. Berantakan banget, sumpah masuknya.
Ridiculous.
We see those kind of plays frequently at this point. People trying to get in front of a lockdown, seeing if they can grab a couple of kills as these players are getting into the site off the back of it. And then the rest of the retakers use that player as bait. But here, both teams understood that so well. The rest of Paper-X are coming in there trying to use the distraction of something. And everybody on Loud is just waiting for it. Holding those avenues towards Heaven and Spawn. Absolute destruction that we are witnessing here on Split.
Fast rocket play here. This is Paper-X. 2 rounds left. They got the ult to try and make a go of this one here, but not really no money, and there's no one home.
There's no one home at all. Jing loves to make this play. We've seen Paper-X do it so often. That is a hard read from Loud.
Instantaneous reaction.
Enggak aman.
Right up through, taking A Heaven control. Sanders positioning now. A mindfreak nade at the feet. Got to respect it and back away, but there's so much being done here. Heaven control. Given away. Flipped over to the side here. Satchels breaks the crosshair placement. There's no clean fight. Something. Right. Locked into the corner. He will not be able to anchor. It's curtains for Paper-X.
On Lotus, Loud felt like they were in control of the first half, but Paper-X was still finding their moments. The thrifties, they won the pistol round, they were getting into it, and they bought enough time for a massive 1v4 from something, take him from -4 to +11, and get that star player back into the game. I feel like here, we're in a similar kind of situation, where Loud are in control strategically, their coordination is all excellent too, and yet Paper-X are not finding the magic. They're not getting those big moments. Instead, Loud are punishing them. And we're seeing an absolutely dominant half. Paper-X's double duelists. Don't count them out. On the attack side,
Cok,
but you still
teke
need to
ini.
generate
Cok, teke, Cok. Defense-nya begini, Cok.
something
You're gonna get something going.
in both senses.
Exactly.
Padahal map mereka loh, map
You didn't
split,
slam
map
dunk.
pilihan mereka loh.
Now, the wealth is unbelievable from Loud here. Tui's is going to be rocking an operator to begin with a rifle, I assume, on the floor as well. Watching for any kind of aggression. PaperX is sitting back just a tad.
Double up draft committed. Blade Storm.
They have not been spotting anybody over towards A in almost all of these rounds, except when Jing had his showstopper.
He's playing so passively in that angle all the time.
Yeah, and yet PaperX is still trying to force fights in that area of the map repeatedly.
Not paying off, not working. A lot of util. To ropes there with a nade and the flashes just to try and push back and take control of mid, but it does pull players away.
Belanja di Shopee Live semua diskon 50%. Paling murah di Shopee. Nonton dan belanja di
Flash does connect onto Les.
Yeah, flash up in two. I'm pretty close to the wall.
Mati si Jason nih.
Blade should be good as well. Broken though.
Only sees less. Great work from the rest of Loud to be hiding, making it feel like it could still be a default. Baiting Forsaken forwards.
Contacting him, using his recall start as a flash play of the orb. Everybody dodging it and enough bodies to receive. Here it is. Moving all the way forwards now to showstopper. That's up, that's fast. Love a kill. Shane across the back wall there. No damage done, no kill either. Still, PaperX desperate for a chance now to try and get that third round on the board. It's really their only goal and chance and opportunity. Les is missing. Off to the side there with his back towards it, and they're just being picked apart, man. I mean, PaperX, they don't know which way to look. One way to the spawn, one way this way, but Les is ridiculous! This guy's having a field day. Another three-piece in a round to set it all up for a 10-2 finish.
Jauh banget skornya.
And the star of the show is absolutely Les. They're calling a beautiful attack side as well.
2-1 Lesnya dikasih kill anjing.
From Sadaka to ease in combination. But the player has 21 kills up at the top of the scoreboard. Les is taking all of the safe duels here and then winning post-mount fights. It's just too easy for this guy.
It really is, man.
Map ketiga.
2 at the half.
Apa dah?
PaperX to pull up. Absolutely impossible margins in terms of getting back into this one. Well, we heard from Aspas
ketiga
earlier
apa,
heading
map
into the
ketiga?
series about what he thought about the expectations.
Kalah ini udah nggak bisa ngejar.
Foi uma coisa que me deixou muito feliz, porque a gente conseguiu o nosso rematch contra a Fnatic e agora a gente conseguiu acertar as contas. Agora
Masalahnya tuh
eu já
si
tava
ini tuh siapa
preparado
sih?
pra
Lot ini
ter
punya delay powernya
contra
tinggi
eles.
guys.
Não,
Mereka ada bridge.
Eu achava que seria 2-1 bem apertado, acabou que foi 2-0.
Nggak bisa ini takernya cowok. Mereka ada granat, aspas.
Mas eu lá acho que não foi do jeito que eu esperava. Acho que sim, a gente agora é basicamente os dois times rivais do campeonato. Como a NRG não tá aí mais, que eram nossos maiores rivais, agora eu acho que fica entre a gente e a Fnatic. Eu acho que uma das coisas que a gente faz
Susah masuk kayak ini
diferente
pasti
da
yakin,
Loud
cowok.
no passado é o fato
Laut aja udah ganti
Testa mais
rifle.
pontos.
Rifle-nya
a
sekarang
gente
Fnatic,
usa
bukan
mais comps e
energy
mapas
lag.
diferentes. Já no passado com a outra Loud a gente usava mais só as comps padrões mesmo, enquanto daqui a gente tá usando bastante comps.
Fnatic, they got to get a move on here. The flash is magnificent. Leo with the most to do.
Ayolah,
This is
Peprek.
Burtons for map one. Loud, fully in control.
Mana
No
nih
chance
double
in hell.
kumon tambah
Spike
satu
in nowhere, man.
tank Rusia nih.
Loud know it, they can feel it.
Eu acho que
Masa
jogar
iya
com
sih
o
tumbang?
vai ser muito
Masa
legal,
turun
porque
ke lower
ele é um jogador
bracket?
que tem muita mira mesmo. É sempre interessante ver o estilo de jogo dele, que é um estilo de jogo mais focado em mira.
Kali bro.
E te dá na cara.
Gua udah lapar gini guys, harus beli makan kali ya.
Queria muito jogar contra vocês, então realmente espero que a gente tenha uma boa
Makan
partida.
Bang Rio, makan. Kamu sakit.
Looking forward to this matchup as well against this, duelist opposition, and so far so good for him. Listen, sing the praises of Les as well. But Aspas was criticized.
Ya 2-1-4 anjing, apaan ya orang ya?
Across the board, but he's always been a heavy hitter.
Ininya nggak ada lagi ya?
He certainly has.
Apa namanya? Oh, di
I
sana.
feel like the duelist matchup has not really been the story though so far on Split. And PaperX would like to turn that into a reality. They're hoping that something and Jing are going to be able to use the initiator utility to bring this one back from the brink.
Goodness, PaperX way up into heaven. Worried about trap plays or util. That is disgusting. I mean, let's just take it a peek angle off the turret's contact. Trying to reset it there with the aim and enough shots there. Ukawazine
Lihat,
with the backstab. 11-2, another pistol round.
nggak bisa cowok.
Absolutely destructive. Loud winning both pistols. The first bonus with an opportunity if they convert this round 14 for another. And this is what it looks like when not only are you able to win the pistols and the bonuses, but you're also able to win the majority of the gun rounds too against another competition, another team that's fighting for one of the best teams in the tournament, for one of the best teams in the world.
Enggak, ini kan map pick Pepperex, kenapa jadi dibantai begini? Aneh banget anjing.
Because of course they are.
Iya, mapiknya Pepperex masih kena bantai, aneh banget loh.
This one with the stingers a long range, never really favored. Stuns connecting and online here.
Let's find
The corner, they still have this space as well. Damage being done towards it, close towards it. Les is just unleashed. Eventually shut down and brought down. Sadek taking enough damage that he can't
Oh, udah sini.
support and help.
Mentalnya nggak aman, cok. Map 3 tapi habis dibantai gitu tuh kayak nggak aman.
Such a grenade, plenty of util now, and you can start to see the clearance into Elbow, tucking towards the back. Swinging through, Mind Freak. Definitely being more of a nuisance on a two-time kill here. Forwards.
Map 3 Pearl.
Fighting to the fight.
Bisa di Pearl dibantai-bantai ntar. Pearl kan mapnya Pepperex, tenang aja.
Someone like that, Loud have just been impeccable with how they've been playing together in a lot of these moments.
And when there is a single player facing and contesting, they're supported heavily by the utility.
Ada.
I mean, with this composition, I thought it might be a bit
12-2
concerning.
GG.
While the utility is excellent against the double duelist composition,
Gila, nggak dikasih.
you might, with the pace and the tempo that Jing and something play at, you might get caught with util in your hands. You know, Kawansi's got a flash in his hands, or Sadak's holding a stun or something. But when Les is taking contact off the back of all of that, initiate a utility, you take a player that's already in red-hot form, and you make them favored in a lot of the duels. It's just been monstrous.
Propel them forwards.
This basically looks like perfection from Split. In terms of how to shut down that double duelist.
Oh, tarik tower dia. Udah gue sini dah. Gue sini, Bang.
Dashes away here, less of the jump spot. Wide, but damage done.
This would have to be one of the most monstrous comebacks we've seen. A lot of people
Sing gua cok anjing, ini map 3-nya nggak bagus, nggak sehat masalah guys. Map 3 guys, resetnya susah tau kalau udah begini.
This composition work.
It's a shutout.
Map 3 kan
Betul kok, gini
mapnya
guys.
Pepperex.
Sejago-jagonya pro player, jangan manusia ya. Lu abis kena 13-2 misalnya. Map ketiganya tuh berat guys masalahnya guys.
Oh,
Lu harus tahu itu guys. Mentalnya tuh harus dibangun ulang lagi.
Ah, habis ke ini ya.
The chances going. Aspas' angle is disgusting. Light work for him. It's 2 kills, 2 is the Bucky.
Not with the Bucky.
Oh, he had to do it to him.
Mindfreak sneaking up around the side as well.
And it's just over, isn't it? Complete
It is.
collapse. Mind Freaks, the last one left, would have to pull off a miracle. It's 13-2 for our second map. Loud. What a bounce back.
Or did anybody think after the incredible overtime and the back and forth of Lotus that we were
Mental habis kena bantainya
Apa?
It
itu.
didn't even factor in for me. I didn't think there was any chance of the possibility. But Les,
Aduh,
with
pusing gua.
420 ACS, has just crushed them. And a great game plan from Loud.
Life game from
Aman,
Lenzo
tapi kayak
as well.
gila,
Next
kayak
map coming
udah
up
ini
is
pasti
Pro.
nggak
You
bagus
do
nih
not wanna
mentalnya
miss
nih
that one.
abis
We
ini
are
anjing.
going all the way. See you just after this.
13-2 sih. Wah, ente dah.
Pusing gua guys.
Kan begini
Aduh.
emang suka bikin kaget dulu gitu.
Throwing satu mapnya throwing banget guys anjing. Baru di throwing satu map anjir.
Beneran satu map banget tuh. 13-2 tuh.
Iya, 13-2, Cok.
Map 3-nya pearl
Map
sih,
pertama
untungnya masih
tadi.
map kuatnya Pepper.
Map pertama tadi 14-12.
Ngomong nih.
Udah cek guys.
14-12 apa 15-13 ya?
Bahaya nih gua sebenernya kalau udah ngomong.
Anjir ACC Les 425 guys.
Dia gila banget itu. Dari tadi dia nembak kagak ada yang miss. Lagi wangi banget. Yo. Oh, aduh nggak tahu udah biasa. Tahu-tahu 13-2 kak. Wah,
Ramai banget, gila kayak pasar.
Kenapa kamu nyari aku?
Totally bener-bener rame.
All in semesta buat PRX, buset.
Menang map 3 slow aja.
Nyipi dulu
Slow aja
bang.
brother.
Anjir dikit. Ini siapa harus makan sih guys, gue udah lemes guys, ini map kedua guys. Aduh.
Agak shock sih, gue soalnya nggak pernah nonton PRX
Kumburan loh.
kalah gitu.
Tuh.
Nggak pernah lihat PRX kalah.
Bantai banget, lihat for second ACS-nya 78 guys, kayak gua kalau main kompe guys.
Wah iya lagi. Dia lagi cosplay ya. Lagi cosplay dia.
Tapi terakhir Laut sih lawan Navi kalah pro-nya ya.
Iya. Langsung.
Pro-nya jelek.
Kayak kemarin perasaan kagak begitu dah.
Parah.
Naik turun emang aneh, dia tiba-tiba bisa cupu banget sama di RX.
Jago banget.
Ah, benar nggak bohong. Gila. Nggak ada obeng.
Mungkin si Alek nge-pick split gara-gara ngeliat lawan di RX dibantai-bantai guys.
Iya, Laut kan. Tapi Laut tuh abis ngalahin Mas pede ya.
Makanya tuh
Langsung pede banget.
12-6 di RX. Udah untuk paper X ya sih.
Udah beda mainnya. Dia udah pede lagi si Laut.
Pak Solontong sudah bersabda ya.
Menang map ketiga 2-1 nih skornya. Tenang. Paper X sekarang full roster bang.
Pesannya.
Udah nggak ada udut lagi, udah nggak ada udut.
Ikutin Jesslyn
Ah, ya.
pesan McD.
Kalem ya bang, kalem.
Jangan lesu bang, terus ikut lesu bang, oke. Mas reset. Bo kasih semangat dong Bo, pakai lagumu Bo. Tuh loh, nyanyi gitu loh Bo, nyanyi Bo. Ini apa nggak pakai emang serat CPP selalu begitu guys. Kita pakai killjoy mereka kalau diklik. Gila nih bro. Kalau Lex, shit. Sumpah ya, guys. Makan dulu nggak sih guys? Duduk kali guys ya. Kamu mau duduk Bo? Oke ya. Ini dulu aja ya, bentar ya.
Kalau Paper X turun lawan Fanatik.
Itu bukannya pesimis guys, cuman kayak ada
Fanatik
hal-hal
tuh.
dimana gue ngeliatnya itu saat lu udah
Nggak
punya
menang, abis itu DRX lawan EG.
skor yang kebantai itu
DRX
mentalnya
lawan
nggak
EG
bagus.
nggak tahu udah menang mana.
Mesti menurut gue guys, itu agak bahaya ke situ
EG
guys.
kuat banget. Cuma ya begini. Semoga aja menang.
Kenapa kita jam 4 pagi gini anjing?
Kalau menang berarti ntar semifinalnya ngelawan antara
Mereka makan apa guys? Jam 4
atau
pagi guys.
EG. Finalnya baru dari lower bracket. Itu
McD.
tier bracket bawah sih, bracket
Again McDonald's.
bracket haram
Republik
juga.
Bensu
Fanatik.
dibuka tapi 4 kilo.
EDG ketemu lagi berarti.
Ben.
Kalau Perek turun ke bawah ketemu EDG lagi. EDG bisa balas dendam. Gokil sih di bracket bawah.
Gue udah lama gak makan McD sih sebenarnya. Gue sarapan nih, sarapan gak jam 4 juga, mana ada yang buka jam 4 guys. Nasgor jangan juga sih, terlalu pagi nih.
Ya kali KT-nya mati baru reset. Enggak lucu ya. Buat nih KT gue.
Kita McD lagi guys. Nice untuk Mama Sandy. Pengennya sih enak, ngasih untuk sih enak banget, tapi nggak ada sih untuk game segini guys. Domi berat juga anjing.
Lu terlalu kesini bang. Gue cuma minta satu momen doang. Satu momen doang bang. Shit dah bang.
PO aja mamanya Sandy, nggak gitu ya. Kebab sih, kebab enak ya kebab ya.
Banyak-banyak gue mah, satu aja.
Bebek carok buka guys jam segini ya. Bebek carok buka jam segini ya. Gigi juga bebek carok.
Gak ada pasar beta pun jadilah.
Tapi habis semua anjing.
Petani kelas bawah.
Sama Cijes, saya lagi sama Cijes guys.
Oh
Gue lagi pusing cok, kalah mulu cok.
ini kenapa ngeblank?
Toprak, baru kemarin gue makan ketoprak. Ini gacon, here comes the part. Reset guys. Doain guys, terbaik guys ya. Gepreknya kali ya.
Pun jadi lah.
Suara apa tuh? Tutut. Alright. Moga Pepres main hold dulu bang. Ya pengen juga gitu sih guys, cuman pikir ada Yoru lagi, nggak ada sih kayaknya. Yoru udah lama sih nggak ada. Yoru cuman EG doang yang make anjir. Brisnya gacor nih bang, moga sih enggak ya guys ya, moga-moga enggak ya.
touching on it.
Duh, nggak dapat sama sekali loh ininya. Kalianannya.
Nasduk jam segini ada yang jual, guys. Tapi nggak ada rating ya gimana?
Nggak dapat sama sekali.
Kecil amat bang. Oke, gede.
Alright,
let's go. Laura ketemunya EDG harusnya nggak ketemu Fnatic.
Gila, nggak dapat sama sekali. Kalianannya satu biji aja.
Flying. Little nano swarm as well, just to
Nice.
get out of them.
Okay, so they push Sadak back and make him
Tower lagi,
worry.
tower.
That means the breach is going to be less viable with the utility.
A lot of damage done. Less real danger there, potentially going down to the dog, but no, he's
Shit,
still. He
isinya
would've just
Kora
dashed
semua,
out
cok.
to these players as well, catching them
Nice.
unaware. Less
Wow.
brought down. He was really just corralled and pushed into mid.
What a fantastic anti-strat. Excellent dismantling of how Loud like to play this by going through to mid and pushing everyone out of their favorite positions.
He smokes a cheeky Kawazine close to the corner here, tucked into it. There's a jump spot and clear, 1-for-1. That's all he'll get. Regaining control of a main. One towards Ard here.
4 lawan 3 masa kalah.
Is really just left to his own devices. Everybody into the back of the site here, holding the utility in their hand. A bit of running up with the frenzy. He's not really doing enough here. They're smoked off. Devi, he needs a bailout. He needs it right now, yet still stunned up. Lands the shots, only the 1-for-1. It's replied by Aspas. Smoke's now propped up once more, and even more damage than a tap onto. He's got to force out this utility. There's the pull. This is
Nggak ada orang ya?
2v2. Real chance here for Loud. Take control and more. Trying to get this one on. The spam is not there. No bullets left at all.
Aduh, ngapain sih?
With another pistol round.
Ngapain anjing ngepicknya? Sumpah dah.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I think Paper X's ideas in that round were a lot better, and yet Loud still come out with the win. The individuals just turning up, Aspas in particular with Sheriff in hand, able just to hit body shots consistently to chunk these players down, and a lovely headshot there onto Mind Freak too. When Sean was talking about teams being red hot in terms of their form and their individual skill, and that being the biggest issue with the pistols, yeah, sometimes Loud have amazing ideas, but here, they just outskilled it. And Paper X, they're going to go for the force. They are not happy about losing a pistol round, but they did get the plant and they got 3 kills.
We need you buff.
Flash away from the angle now. Aspas has to respect that one. He doesn't have a gun.
Mau beli makannya pusing gua anjing.
The operator into next. I'd be wishing he did invest into it. Look at this overwhelming pressure
Nice.
applied into Sadak and brings him down into the back of the site. Doubled up, collected. Not a kill, but a bit of damage being done. Still, the plan needs to be there, and it's just being spammed down by
Nice
less.
one, something.
Down for trade. Holding.
4 lawan 3.
Bit of a tap now, but Device starting to finally stick and commit to the plant.
Nice.
Walkabouts from Jing close to the corner.
Ah!
They might have just given up a
Timing
little bit too
banget
much, but still,
flashnya.
Aspas was brought down.
Faking the
2
jump.
years, yep, faking the jump. Already,
Nice.
Forsaken was hot on his tail.
1-1. Force buy ya?
That's a big round, a big call.
Yeah,
That
right.
takes a lot after you've just gone down 13-2 to lose your first map of Champions, to go for the gutsy decision of forcing that up.
Ah.
But it's the overwhelm here with the pace that just caught Sadak completely off guard. That's why I was a little worried about actually on split, and yet Sadak always had somebody in front of him to catch that aggression and slow it down so that he had time to use his breach utility.
Ya football kali buat Valve. Nice force. Memang force buy ya?
Force buy, force buy.
Without that player in front.
What has got an
SPEK.
operator?
He's forced the hero.
Wah,
There's no way to
gila.
expect this one, but a flash still connects anyway. He's pushed off the angle.
Ini Aspas apa? Coba.
It's all about if he gets value.
Ekoran belinya OP, tough.
Stuck to the corner, needs to be used on the clear.
Waduh.
But it's too little, too
Kelar.
late.
No way.
Kelar, boy.
Aspas. Talk about red hot form, man. This
Nah,
guy
cicil 1-1, boy.
burning them to a crisp.
Almost getting tagged down.
19 darah lagi tuh.
15 health. Forsaken trying to open up some space on the site.
Saw being watched for, and he's not landing a shot there. I mean, Kawazine should not have been favoured.
That's a big miss from Forsaken in terms of trying to create that opening.
Berat, bro.
Forsaken individually did not do too well on split. Maybe feeling the after effects of something like that. I can't believe the confidence to go for the force buy round 2 from Paper X and then the
Pakai
hero
potil dia.
operator from Aspas,
Udah hilang.
and not even playing it in a position where he's half committed and could save. Playing it, you know, dashing back into screens, a spot where he has to be bailed out by the rest of his squad who only have pistols. It's mad, but they're in a 5v2.
Weak enough there that there was a chance for spam damage to do the work.
Udah bangun ini yang punya tower. Gue nggak bisa farming di situ lagi.
Now
nggak
there's
ada
30
tower.
seconds left. Unless they had that kill on Kawansing already and could find some kind of opening,
It's done.
it really does feel like it.
Gila ini lurus penuh
Ah,
banget.
pusing guys
All the
anjing.
way down, it has to be a save at this point, but I just cannot believe the sheer insanity of Aspas buying the hero on
Bener,
break.
nggak ada obeng.
Blade Storm online as well. Economy swings drastically in the opposite direction. You see teams go for the bonus round up a lot. And they're not too worried about losing it because normally you're getting close to getting your Blade Storm online, something like that.
Ekor round
Take a look at the
belinya
replay, he's still
nggak ada
2 away
otak
from
ini
it.
orang.
You know, he needs at least a kill and a death
Kill
in
dua.
order to not have ruined his team's economy. I guess he's not too worried about giving something an off on the attack side considering the pace of VaporX play out, but that is just incredible,
Pakai
the call.
gambar bahasa.
Sama gue ngeliat
Now he's going to look to get posted up towards
Bisa,
B.
bisa, 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 bisa,
Finally,
bisa,
big
bisa.
clash in A main. Loudon not going to be able to fight for this one as heavily though because the stun isn't there.
Mana ya?
Oh, and the flash is also fine as well, posturing them away from the angle. Aspas knows going to be a lot of information around the middle portion of
Ini
this round.
tower udah pasti.
3 orang guys ya.
Try and go somewhere else. Look,
Di sono di depan sono.
they might be heading.
Tower.
Fake, but
Yeah.
this is really early. The rest of PaperX are not in position.
Oh, dodges the horn here. I mean, it's just
Sering ngobrol sama
doesn't
Sil.
doesn't feel like
What can
the
we
whole lot
talk
running
about?
at them.
They don't want
They're going to
to
commit
use
back over to A. They're
so I
trying
have to
to
talk
find
about
anybody that was
something.
baited into a bad position. PaperX looking like they've overcooked things here potentially, but they have made it into the site.
The smokes divide up the site though, and they haven't cleared out towards the backside of pit. There's a lot of spam damage, but no kills or connection happening. Still, plan is down. Post plan granted and gained. Aspas
Nice.
not fast enough with the movement.
Nice,
Right, they can
Aaron.
play for it happening still. Good balls.
In face cam.
Right in their face and wide. Jing with the reposition now, taking this timing for himself, regrouping the rest of his team.
Oke, Iko drifting nggak sih?
Well, really for Loud at this point. They're
Oh,
going to
Hyung,
have
Hyung, what's
control
your
of art,
favorite
don't have
food?
control of main. Smoke propped up though with Divide falling. Suddenly a chance. Kawazin
4 second
collecting
kena.
all sorts of kills, but a rifle
Jing satu,
for Jing.
Jingnya
Doesn't collect
juga
the
kena.
second one,
Sia
doesn't get it
something.
started for him. Attack
Something.
onto the defuse. My
Main
freak
freak.
with the most to do.
Ah!
And he is brought down just in time.
Anything.
That is a mad round again from Loud. An absolutely mad round once again.
like steak.
It feels like PaperX get themselves
Oh my
into
God.
really good post-plan positions, and we saw this actually on Split a couple of times, Lotus a couple of times too.
Favorite food is the same.
And yet, it's the way in which Loud are able to double face from high-low setups on the fly. That to me is one of the most impressive factors, along with the fact that Kawansing and Les are just winning duels everywhere.
No, I like Western food a lot.
Yeah, same.
But the team play, the way in which Loud are facing on these retakes, holding, you know, 2 or 3 of them posted up in A main.
Cok,
ready
ini
to
kenapa,
punish.
Cok?
That's what's missing for PaperX.
How you know all this?
This time, the stun is there, the suck not used. Loud choosing not to commit too heavily because Les is there with his killjoy utility.
Just a halfway round for PaperX. They don't want
Ini
to
udah
slow
tower
down.
lagi no.
You like the
Just yet,
Cara
Lava
kita farming ini.
broken.
You know the
Divided enough that they can potentially go for the plan here. Bit of a tap as well. Pull after shot. Knife into the corner. Sarak. Cheeky with it. Body blocked the nanoswarm actually. Still planted down here. Friendly fire. Bit of damage being done to the Vice. Still holding close to the corner. Now here's the light. Ball scatters through. And the bullets.
Apa sih? Aduh, anjir jelek banget loh.
More here. The complete collapse of PaperX.
Noodle.
Gila, PaperX kebantai lagi.
That is absolutely unbelievable.
Bro, ini map lo orang, bro. Ayo, bro.
I know there's an economy advantage, but frankly, the guns didn't even make the difference. It's the
Masa
utility.
kena bantai?
There's a nanoswarm at
Turun
default,
lore
so they know they
bracket sih.
can't plan. Aftershock
Time
stops
out.
them from pushing the right side of default from defender's perspective. Another nanoswarm
Ayo, bro. Abis 13-2 tadi, parah banget sih mentalnya kena.
to clear out the corner. Nightfall pushes them back. Op is there. Nanoswarm in the corner picks off another. There's just constant
Parah dah, kenapa sih nih?
times for these PaperX
Itu
players.
dia tuh. Yang
Yeah,
satu
it
nyantai, yang satu
When
senyum.
you're playing against a team like Loud, when they come into their own form, right? Heading into this tournament, rumors about the death greatly exaggerated. Heading even into the tournament.
That is so true. And yet still, their opening game, they look like they're in the same kind of form they were in Tokyo. Now maybe maybe we're going to look back and look at the match later on, and DRX are going to absolutely blow everybody out of the water from here on out. But I feel like Loud stepped up even during this tournament, and it feels like they have plot armor, honestly, Frank. You think back to last year,
Wah, kuat
they
nih
are
guys
the defending
anjing.
champions. They lifted Champions Trophy in 2022, but the way in which they did it, they bombed out in Copenhagen. And yet we're then able to go on the run towards the end of the year. It's the exact same story. Finals in the first tournament, bomb out of the second, making a run towards the trophy in the third.
Getting lazy with the right.
It's plot armor.
Can
And
you
Loud
like
have
dunk you?
taken down everyone's tournament favorites, Fnatic, on the way to this spot. And after, I think, feeling like they got robbed on Lotus, have just come out with fire and fury here on Split
The
Pearl.
what?
Hard,
Paper-X.
very hard.
Put a stop to this now with all his momentum on the side of
Ayolah, Peprek. 4-1, lu ketinggalan 3.
mid as well, you know, you don't have the util.
Something ini harus something sih, something sama Jason sih harus nyala sih.
And B-Link are big weaknesses for the way that the Loud defensive setup
They
works.
spotted one player, but yeah, they had to give up control of mid as a result of this Sadak.
This is very reminiscent of overtime on Lotus. Alex takes a timeout and they go for a
You should try pagi sore.
read into it.
I tried the pagi sore, the
Prowler
Oh.
broken. How is it to be aware? He's making a call for it. Still got Aspas holding down that one angle straight down.
who hate Indomie.
Angle. Flash
Yeah.
from there. Seekers.
Honestly.
All the way up here. Shot. Fired. Rattle. Something.
Nice, something.
Side of the smoke. Just
Aduh,
barely an
jingnya
edge.
kena.
A glimmer. A pixel legged into it. Damage has been more than done. The kills are collected.
Nice.
He can't get out of there with the movement.
Nice on.
It's a nice stun from Sadak, but he ends up getting caught there. And it's a 2v3.
Pagi sore,
Fading.
the
Plan.
Jaxel one.
Forsaken is so committed. He had a lockdown. He
Maybe
was
try
able to escape.
sederhana.
Might have been able to play for that one.
Second dalam, Davai tengah, main flick paling belakang. Udah mantep sih harusnya ya.
They have a star for
Semua angle ke cover, bom kelihatan.
Freaks in a great spot. Miles away.
But it's like loud.
Temu,
Surely they
temu.
don't do this. Surely not.
Nice.
Nice banget.
Oh my god.
The duel to win.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay.
Swing it through.
Yuk, 1 poin.
Right through. I mean, through the smoke. Second
Let's
round
go.
though for Paper-X.
4-4, 4-4.
Another nice
4-4,
one coming on
4-4.
the back of a timeout. These tactics
4-4 nih bos, single dong. Bisa, bisa.
getting some good value off the rounds that they're calling.
Pro kan 50 orang. Masa iya?
Iya, iya.
Kalah, udah
Forsaken on the
13
pinch back through.
2 tadi.
Being able to have an outsized impact
Bahari.
and
nice
avoid
banget, Cok.
getting caught in back roll. The timing
Ya 4-2.
Paper-X is still on the back foot here. And something's been on the attack side
I don't know
operator.
which Wartak I tried. I tried the one,
That one back.
you know, the one in Silandak.
Four for
I don't know
Aspas,
the
who's
name.
also invested
Yeah, yeah, I know.
his own in his hands. This time, looks like this is the way they want to try and plug up the gap in mid.
Gue beli makannya guys, gue lemas banget anjing kalau begini.
Yeah,
Aspas on there with an operator.
That makes sense.
Yeah, don't think Paper-X is going to come on back.
This spot though, having done that in the previous round.
Flash usually Nano. Oh yeah, Nanoswarm is very nice. Puts them all the way. Sadak. Final with the stun.
What if?
Nanoswarm lying on. And Jin's Molly landing at the same time to clear out corners where the flash wouldn't connect.
Yeah, why is that?
It's excellent from
No, the
Paper-X.
Korean-
One of the reasons why they've been 3-0 on Pearl here.
Chance for Aspas.
Orang ngobrol siapa itu si Jesselin sama coach Boom.
Narrowest jump spot as well. Trying not to
I
give
think you will try.
even a
when you
finger
go to
away to
the-
Aspas.
Seen it.
Kelihatan tangannya.
Does he hit the shot? Very final moment.
What would you go there?
May,
Yeah, but he's
yeah.
touched to the corner now. The rest of Paper-X now to make their moves over towards Speedrun. The time is starting to run
It's spring.
short here. 35 seconds left. Up to the corner. With the ultimate, running it back into their faces, colliding and collapsing. Kawazine cannot withstand it. The ult's taken out, but another
Oh,
shot
nggak kena.
missed and wide. Lockdown. Really putting the pressure in the heat. Turns all the way up. Aspas with an opportunity to do something absolutely
Blind.
incredible.
Nice, Jing.
Coverage is there, but something
Nice.
might just be a little bit better. Time though, still burning
Nice.
off the clock with one player left, 2 years. Just take it
4-3, bisa yo 4-4.
Paper-X has found something that's working for them.
Comeback nggak sih?
But,
Comeback nggak sih?
Sending
Jesselin tenang banget ya.
B main.
Jesselin tenang banget ya. Karena dia bukan, karena dia suka Paper-X tapi bukan timnya. Kalau gue ini nggak tenang.
Off the
Udah mau
tail
nangis
is also
kalau
fabulous.
masih ketinggalan, cok.
And it pushes them into such deep post-man positions. You know, it puts the pressure on Aspas and Sadak with the lockdown in backside. Paper-X used a lot there. A huge amount.
What wing?
But they got the round they needed.
12 wings per hour.
keeping the attack side on.
basic public enemy.
Faces, stun. Prowler, an attempt to catch on to the players. I mean, hoping for the stun.
Yeah, wise from Aspas though to back off once he realised that nobody got caught in the fault line.
Good read by PaperX once more, realising that a amount of emphasis being placed by Loud over towards B main. It can start to again contact lurk the way into mid.
And now Aspas and Kalanzine are going to go for this re-peek.
It's this time. Yeah, that was a flash as well from Salah.
Yeah, just a team flash.
Yeah. Lamba broken. They've already taken up that ground. Ordway pushed up through. I mean, not watching for it.
My reverse.
Not worried about it. Curveball around the side. Flash, no connection here. Still, it is a
Nice
really
Jing.
precarious spot. But he's Loud
Oh.
place to be into. How will they deal with it? How will they handle it? Forsaken.
I'm
Up to
talking
the corner
about
now.
something else.
Nice. He is
Kelihatan, Jason.
Ngapain?
Oh, the back man.
Kelihatan di situ.
The money trick
Senjata
on the
lu.
Storm. He's never running out.
This was another round actually where PaperX got themselves in a position to win though, and then they just fumbled the bag. They completely caught Loud off guard in terms of that push into spawn, and if they tried to consolidate their position after that, I think they would have been in more of a winning spot. But because their ideas have to be so unorthodox,
Masih Jason jelek banget picknya anjir itu.
calling audibles, things are getting too chaotic and too scrappy.
Dia sembunyi di balik tembok ini kelihatan loh. Nggak terlalu
Still find
dalam itu.
that brilliance.
Kenapa lewat mid juga dah?
Steady discipline from Loud. They're not letting the chaos take over into this map. And individual basis.
It's like the cracker.
14 kills right now. Looking for
Like
even more.
cheesy game.
Those that are trying to
No,
poke
him-
themselves up onto the
Aduh.
angle.
Ada flash, ada flash, flash.
He will rip your head straight off.
The
The timing is excellent right before.
Aku punya flash banyak bro, kenapa nggak
PaperX getting
nge-flash?
into a nice position for this A split. But Aspas and Kalanzine holding hands, looking to hold strong.
Updraft into the side there eventually. A connection with the
Nice.
blades finally with Aspas falling. A chance.
You will be shocked.
Actually there. Sadak, yeah, I mean counter spam. Just the one kill with a blanket of still. Sadak seeking to deny, using the ult. Was there a connection? Did it?
crazy.
I think it did.
Tag, yeah, stun. Pushing them away here, but still with seconds left.
It's crazy though,
Might
right?
even just call as well, a bit of a rotate wrap around, but no, still Forsaken committing to this
No,
one.
we're not
Something
talking
has
about
to try and hold on to this one. One knife left. No longer.
The flank around the back.
Spent all of them, and this flank is important. Mind Freak coming now, round to the side. It's watched, but not really on the timing here. Sadak. And everyone tucked into the corner, stun and run and gun. Sambil, no way. Did not receive the kill, 2 years. That is monstrous. He's found himself into the 1v1, but surely he doesn't win it. Almost all working against him, man. A tap onto it, something onto the corner. 36 health. No bullets left, something.
Nice.
Thank God it's something.
He won't finish it
Empat.
off.
Thank God it's him who lived the last.
PaperX rounds will never end
The
quietly.
table is
Just never.
someone in the
Even when it looks like
comments
there's
said
an
photo him
impossibility for
drinking
Loud to be able to win, it's still got into a sticky scenario there towards the end. Feels like a little bit of hubris perhaps from something there.
Look at this man, he's colliding while spraying.
There's just no thought in his head that Tweez might be able to win the 1v2 against the rest of his team. And yet, something still managed
Like,
to clean this up.
Pusing gua
Both
cuy anjing.
Jets are at the top of the scoreboard. Aspas beats something. The first time that we've seen them clash on the Jet
Matchnya
head-to-head.
deg-degan banget.
It's been a delight so far.
a lot of midget. Rempah-rempah. What do you say?
Difference in the
Rempah,
defensive
rempah.
setup. Alarm bot put over towards B lane.
Yeah.
So that means nobody has to watch that.
It's spicy
PaperX
also,
accounted if they
though.
try and go for some kind of contact play in that area.
OP-nya masih belum ketahuan ya.
Still locking down his angle at the same time. Aspas.
Good for your mouth, not your
Side of the map, I mean,
someone
he's been getting a lot of information for that.
Oh, B-nya cuma Aspas doang, cok.
We
Three players.
actually
Goes to the corner, that's Sadak with a judge.
Dia pakai
Off the smoke now playing inside of it. This could be brutal.
Don't go to the smoke, guys.
Where you wanna go?
Pellets of it. They'll be ripping them to pieces if they pick their timing incorrectly. There it is. Oh, popped off. Jing out wide to the corner. Straight in. Something was there with the shorty play. Still, players moving up now from Arch trying to themselves. Yeah, but do they know 2 years is coming? Yeah. Chance denied. Poking out wide into the corner.
Nice,
Everybody
nice.
falls. Aspas. Last one left, and he was watching the flank the entire
Oh
time.
my God.
And Loud also have very little money. PaperX
Aspas di
kept these
belakang,
rounds
hati-hati.
close and made sure that Loud
Aspas
get
di
punished.
belakang,
All the
hati-hati.
players dying.
Why
Aspas
they-
really needs to keep this operator
Aspas.
online.
Wah!
Keep going.
He really does.
Why they going there?
Wah!
He hears it,
Oh my God.
sees it. Has
big economic damage, but
Hilang lagi OP-nya.
towards the end of this first half, and Paper X have
Save ya
to
udah.
be able to work with.
Just
Ah,
the
nggak dikejar.
disbelief at how they managed to bring this even.
OP-nya jatuh lagi, OP-nya mahal.
Paper X have actually been excellent ever since like round,
Nice.
I'm not exactly sure what it was, like round 5 or
Oh,
something.
you
Have been able to take fan control. They're actually just taking huge amounts of fan control at the start of all of these rounds.
Have you
Yeah,
ever tried?
Loud are not fighting over
got
a main control particularly. They're
Oh
not
my
doing that
God.
stun combo that we were
I
talking
never
about.
tried.
And they're also Paper X being able to bully their
My
way through
friends
mid.
tell me to.
You know, they have so many tools to be able to
Mau
take
nangis
early on.
aku.
And Loud are just giving
5-5 loh, bisa
Ini
comeback.
aspasnya gila cok. Ini 16-5 dia. Anjing.
whenever they like.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we see
Aspasnya
Paper
di
X versus
Pearl
AMD, for
on
example,
fire banget,
having
gila.
just massive team
Nggak ada
fights over
obat.
main control at the start, because if you give Paper X the space, their combo is excellent at
Masuk
splitting.
udang or apa gitu. Oh, it's so good. My friend tell me to
Here again,
try.
Art has nothing.
Ke aspas di
Sekarang dia
abang.
ke A lagi.
Masih aman.
I mean, it's not even
Dia
a
AB dia jaganya. Tuh, 1-4-1-4. 4 orang rotasi.
Ah, sabar guys.
Pede banget aspasnya, mentalnya kuat bener. Jaga side sendirian.
Paper X was they're going to start working into weird spots, go for lurks, go for over pushes. These retakes are not as easy as you might think them to be.
Oke.
You know, no.
There's the updraft. Aspas
Tuh
almost
gak kena.
hitting that one a strike. Bang!
Ah, Jing lagi yang kena.
Jing will fall.
Well, Loud needed to be in a
Sangat
favored
dry
retake
pick.
scenario.
Kenapa dry pick terus?
Surely something close to the corner here. Flash.
Nah, masuk nih something nih ke dalam nih. Nggak ketahuan.
Punish. Put towards the back of the side. They've given him pick control as well. No one's watching this from Paper X.
1, 2, 3.
Paper X could crumble.
Enggak.
Really all on
Tiga tuh.
Forsaken, and they're just trying to play up close as well, trying to hit these shots here. It's going wide with the Guardian spam and the spray down. Lockdown has to be brought down on top of it. Spray through. Definitely awkward, definitely scrappy. Updraft to escape the Aya and the fight. The shots miss. Let's run out of bullets.
Nice.
It's up to Aspas.
Oh no.
Damage done to a multitude of times.
Nice.
Cannot hit the blink
Let's
in
go.
time. Paper X taking the lead in this
65
first half.
bos.
This is what I'm talking about. If you give Paper X the space, they're going to be in all sorts of weird avenues. They had a player lurking through water there. They had a couple of players pushing flowers. Loud were not ready for those hits.
Bisa.
Their players weren't even ready in terms of the amount of bullets they had reloaded into the chamber. Tui's was trying to control the
Gue
flower
gak kuat
push.
sampai di RX deh kalau begini nih,
They
Jess.
certainly didn't realize that they had two players ready to flank around behind. Even after
Gak
Aspas set
kuat
them up in
gara-gara
full fight
jantung
before,
copot ini sih kayak gini ya.
Loud have lost their control on Pearl. They have lost.
Bisa ini
Kenapa?
bang, santai bang.
Gak apa, mereka udah mulai menang kok ini.
Percaya aja sampai mereka di Pearl.
Defense-nya agak ngeri sih guys.
Teori podcast.
Aspas yang kuat, satu side dijaga sendirian.
Favorite
Lihat no.
drink you
Jetnya
ever
sendiri
alcohol.
di
They know you so
B.
Kayak nggak kayaknya Jesselyn lagi podcast. Kita jadi untung guys. Pepper jadi menang, Cok. Ya nggak sih?
Aspas to peak off. Something, I mean,
Ah, kena bloket.
you cannot withstand this. Aspas, you've got to reposition here. He's waiting for the very final moment to try and strike back here.
Masih di belakang situ loh dia tuh.
It's a flash in his face. Dash is there. Looking for the kill. Noah has to respect it. There's a
Hit!
at his feet.
Hit!
He's got his hand
Hit!
away. Two
Ah,
players.
mati.
Gila kombonya Jing, Cok.
Push.
Fight. Critical ones at that. I believe that was Sadak. He's not going to have the YouTube, but now they do with the Nightfall. Trying to play this one fast and loose all the way into the back of it. Aftershock there. King moving forward.
Jing.
No one watching.
Jing lagi budak.
Jing.
In hell.
Dapat 2.
Oke, Jing.
Very ripped away. Kawazine and
3 lawan 2.
Why ST tower him? Why no ST?
And Mind
Blind.
in a great spot to be able to secure this one. The pull online, almost impossible for Kawansina to ease.
Yah, kena somethingnya.
2 years. Good kill to collect. Brought it to the 2 versus 2 with the pull already out of the way on top of it. Smoke in their face.
Hup.
Double face, but it's all
Nice.
clean. Safe hands from Mind Freak. The 7-5
Guys, gue mau ambil makan dulu guys ya.
Eating with food,
For the first time in this series, Paper X leading at the half. They came back into this map with excellent ideas coming out of the timeout. Amazing tactical timeout called by
Jadi
Coach
nggak fokus
Alex.
farming.
And since then, I feel like Loud just ran out of ideas. They were trying to push the very boundary.
Ngapain sih bang?
Counterplay,
Jangan
and ended
loncat-loncat
up getting
bang.
punished
Ngapain
as a result of
bang?
it. Gave Paper X all the map control, and they felt
75 ya.
Loud held at 5.
The beginning and the end of that first half on either side.
Leading.
Yeah, it is paper X holding that advantage.
2 angka.
Able to shut down Aspas. Let's send it down to the desk to hear what they have to say.
Yeah. Green banana.
Wow, paper X, they did everything they can to get back into this
75,
game. But let's not forget
bisa
the
nih
reason
defending
they've
nih.
had to adapt and do that, Sean, is because Loud's A retakes just looked so good in the first 4 or 5 rounds of the game.
It looked unwinnable. These rounds that they're retaking the A side, the pistol, and then the first gun, the hero up coming out of Aspas. So many big plays coming out of Loud to open this map, and here we are at halftime, and you're thinking, oh, paper X is in the lead. How's that happen?
They did such a good job of stabilizing after they started making those adjustments. It was out on the other side of a timeout that paper X just flipped a switch, man. They started to exploit mid control more. They started to aggressively push into their spawn and catch Loud slipping a few times. That calls fits.
Yeah, there was the link play to open things up, the dry contact play that Alex pulled out of that timeout. And that put a seed of doubt in Aspas's mind the next time they did a B strat, and the ult value from Jing. 3 out of 4 of those rounds, they won 4 Phoenix ults that half.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned Aspas because he was having a crazy game to begin with, but something dark just creeped in there and managed to
ACS-nya
secure some of
389, gila
I think
something
that's a
semua
really interesting thing about
278.
paper X is it doesn't have to be him.
Aduh,
It doesn't
orang
have to
ini,
be
boy.
something every time. It can be a
Main
complete performance. Jing is having himself a field day on the Phoenix right now, and when you build a roster like that where they can all do it, they can all have massive performances to claw you back into a game to make a tournament run, that's a championship caliber roster.
Makan.
Absolutely, but I think what now we're switching halves. This breach will definitely be fighting for a main controller. It's all on Jing.
I can't wait to see who's going to come out on top for this one. Back to you, Bren and Saisho.
It wouldn't have it any other way with a 7-5 heading into the second half of this series.
Geprek.
Paper X have only won 1 of the pistol rounds so far, but they were able to force up successfully if you cast your mind back to the start of Pearl.
Half-boiled egg. Yeah.
But Loud are going to need
Menang
big moments
2-1
from their
Red
players to pull this one back to a 7-7. Especially from Les, who's only got 3 kills compared to I think 21 at the half on split.
Oh, it's a large face, less lucky.
Right?
Away with that.
But great information that he can relay to Sadak in his role as a secondary caller for Loud.
Setting up his kit mid-fight as well with a push down and out. Here it is, Yusobin used to try and push away the plan and do so successfully.
I think that was an accidental headshot there over onto Sadak, who was just getting the plan down, just using the audio cue. And he got scared off the tap.
Cleared here. What is going on there? Something happening. Eager to take the fight.
Very
running short.
They've done a lot of damage here. Chip damage.
I mean, it's literally a shot in the dark, but it's working out.
I cannot eat too much.
And if Paper X are going to be able to win this pistol, it sets them up in awesome fashion to go 4-0 on Pearl.
Aftershock though, this reposition of the Forsaken should get punished here. Out wide. You'd still no smoke to save him when he was crossing, but now it's Jing's turn. Tucked to the corner, doesn't really see them. Here's the curveball off of the contact. Full connection and enough damage done that it is that clean-up beauty.
Still 2 alive. The danger is not over yet. It's a fun 20 seconds left. It should be cleaned up for Paper X. The crossfire is good.
Crossfire
Nice.
is more than that. It is excellency.
Go.
Enggak area ya.
Pistol round. 8-5. Breaks now. Momentum's behind them and more.
Only the second pistol that Paper X have picked up in the series, but they're in fantastic position to try and close this one out. The Phoenix just gets so much value here. We've seen other people pull it out too, but Jing is stuck with it through thick and thin.
Bisa ulti Jing lagi nih.
Yeah, and it's the value that he gets out of it is spectacular on this map.
Shining moon.
Fighting for A main control, so we're going to try and funnel York into him. You're back online. Loud.
What everyone
Still
tell
actually
me,
waiting for
if I eat a lot of paprika,
start.
Yeah.
Sadak, let it
That's
loose.
not,
Now he does, ever so
that's
slightly.
actually true, because you can get diabetes.
Stun sub combo, hoping that they'll trap somebody from Paper X, but the reaction was fast. Very good. Les also lost his turret, I believe. Yeah, inside the Phoenix point. They'll have to make an adjustment on that next time he's
Udah
holding.
sanding.
Kuliah kan fitness.
next podcast I do it with
Loud are just going to prod around the map, see if they can create any advantages. The 2 sheriffs, the 2 most explosive players, you could argue, Aspas and Les,
Davai.
will be trying to do some work.
Lambot, real danger here for Divine, yet still collects. delivers
Nggak apa-apa.
multitude of kills, shutting it all down. A little bit closer now to the ultimate. Speaking of, Jing earns his.
1 tuker 3.
Lagi cari topik
Really feeling the pressure to really do a lot in this. You know, we spoke about his previous.
Terus Jess, berhasil Jess. Teori lu Jess.
Live game on Split.
Terus Jess.
The charge for his team didn't make it close.
jadi jahit kalau ada hit war.
Leading nih.
Into finding it
83 bro. Let's go nggak sih?
I never
here right now.
Full roster Paper Egg with something.
If he was to be that step up.
If you recall, it was on the attack side actually that Les was able to do all of that work on Split, which is unusual, you could argue, for an Android player. But he was just getting put in positions where Paper Eggs were pushing him, and he was controlling that aggression, and then he'd be put in spots where he was able to benefit in post-plant situations too.
Nice banget Davai.
What incredible resilience from Paper Eggs. To have been punched 13-2.
Pedas anjing. Level setengah padahal.
Have a performance like that against you. Go down, I think it was 4-1, 5-1, something like that to start this out. And then still rally back.
Yeah, a lot of teams would lose their cool in that spot, but Paper X enough veteran presence on this roster, enough to try and hold their own, hold the ground, rally back, and now look at it, 9-5.
Yeah. And Paper X have done enough here to scare Loud off. Not exactly sure what the call was there, but Sadak has bailed out from the B side. They're expecting an over-rotation.
None of this killjoy utility.
Yuk, pindah. Ayo. Jangan kasih bonus. Davai punya Phantom ya.
And everybody rotating over to a very weak site, honestly. It's only Mind Freak here with a single star and one in his back pocket. But already you're starting to see Jing, Davai, moving over to reinforce A right as the hit comes through.
So the space that something's getting as well pushed up towards B. You know that they can stack this one now with a lot of players done. That connection in the corner, Horn over top. Does reveal, does break it. Jink's going to be using his ult though. Run it back. Pushing forwards. It's dealt with. Cleaned up. Lovely aftershock. Mind free. None the wiser here. Attempt to fight through into the back of the site. Flashes. Who will be favoured while the guns. Enough potentially to sail them through. They need to get this plan down, really. They're finding it difficult to do so. 20 seconds remaining. They're tapping enough to bait Paper X out into the open. Handing their lives on a platter here. Something from the side.
Oh, kirain mereka yang nggak kasih IGN ini.
Getting a bit dangerous, precarious, but enough.
Tadi lihat postingannya yang nggak kasih IGN. Kirain boleh gitu.
Pedes banget, Cok.
Harus ada IGN ya. Tetep ya. Oke. Kena time out, Cok. Berapa lama ini? 20 jam, kocak.
Pedas.
You've got to respect it. And this shows me that
Banyak banget ya kena time out.
Paper X are going to be defending the A side.
Diskon. Tuh 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Kirain tadi nggak pakai IGN boleh. Langsung PM Discord kan, ternyata nggak boleh. Aduh, burik tahu gitu. Biasanya gue sertain IGN sih. Kirain nggak ada rulesnya gitu, harus ada IGN di Discord. Yang penting ada SS kan. Bagi satu ya bang.
Let's go Jim.
96.
It's contained, but Lauda really just running them down now.
Momon.
Running through with a rolling thunder. Horde's not broken.
Aduh.
Taking care of it. Lights Jing up, and that's a spammable anger. Elwood contained.
Spray! Aaron!
Peppering Sadak. Gets away with his life and the plan. Attention to the round now. We see it divides. What's the back of the side? Stand up, close corner.
Aduh! Aduh!
It's not impossible. Kawazin.
2 lawan 3.
I've been to
Great composure from Kawanzin in that spot, but something's already found one. Could still be winnable.
Could still be definitely no shot really hitting. It's the crossfire center.
Whoa! Jason!
Let's go!
Oh my god!
Cannot be pulling rounds like that.
Let's go!
I'm just not ready for it. There's no world in which it should be favored. No
Jason nih
world.
bos.
The win condition there surely is something hitting a shot with the operator on the first peak, and yet he misses that one. Forced to back up. And PaperX are winning
VRX.
moments like this.
Look at this. Look at the positioning in the moment.
Cowanzine had such excellent composure early on in the round to be able to grab
Kasih tahu Babang Jason.
The entire story is told there on Sarak's face.
Yeah.
They had a crossfire set up and they just could not.
1v3 lo tadi lo terakhir.
That is just a forsaken moment.
Yes,
There's
it
no,
really is.
no, I mean, I wouldn't even
Something
go
nggak
out and show
dapet
the replay again.
di kanan tadi.
In that
Oke,
moment,
saya
there's
guys, bisa
no way
guys.
to just
Something dapat
movement,
satu ya?
isolate the main fight while he stood on that precarious
Oh, iya,
map
satu
and
ya.
drop off.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It is ludicrous what Forsaken's able to do on every agent he plays too. It's just
Gua kepedasan cok anjing.
his understanding of the game.
Gua kepedasan cok.
Unreal. And he's also picked himself up from the absolute ground on Split. He had an awful individual Split performance. They couldn't figure out what they were doing as a team, and he's rebounded to give them moments like this. Everybody on PaperX just cycling their time to step up. This is a team that's still hunting for their first trophy. They've made it deep in tournaments before, but this feels like their time with something in the roster. Knocked down on Split, knocked askew, could have easily been a 2-0. Look back at the way that Lotus was played out.
Woi,
They
woi.
might have never even got here to
Woi,
pro.
ramai bener
But
pasar
PaperX, they
betanya.
take the opportunities presented to them, as they did at Tokyo with a sub in the roster, and deliver above and beyond. They've got again something holding down B on his own. He hasn't really seen any resistance over on this side of the map.
Pay attention to
I
this.
also didn't go to the safari.
The op drops off the high ground angle.
I
One
think the
doesn't connect. He's
best
got the dash still.
Absolutely no way. Just a little micro adjustment. I didn't even see it on the screen. It looked like his
Dapat
sensor
ya?
was off and he adjusts it so quickly.
Clean enough as well, just to dash backwards instead of forwards.
And he gets another.
Fading away.
Now loud throw.
Kasih tahu dah.
He's on an absolute 10. It's up to the rest of his team to see if they can open this one up. But they've been pushed into mid.
Nice.
Unless it's contained.
Take it
Can't
easy,
fight them all.
42 guys.
Something picks them off one by one. Excellent exploration off the back of the distraction that something was making. And the fact that something required no extra resources to do that. No player to break the horn for him or to set him up. And here come Loud. The trickles finally coming back through Arc. Good damage on the Forsaken, but Jing is still here.
Yeah, no kill. Was just baiting for Jing, now it's pinned.
Hit.
Yeah, okay.
Ada orang di situ.
Showing signs that they are willing to slow this one down. That's 2 players spotted.
ngobrol lagi
Know
kita
exactly where they are.
Okay.
Inside the smokes. Hell.
Nice
Lovely
one.
recall idea by 2 years.
Nice.
Oh, and Jing is on top form. Be hard pressed.
Akhirnya panas juga.
Let's go.
PaperX stole control of this map away after the first quarter. When does the crosshair hit? I didn't see it.
Hah? Crosshairnya di situ.
PaperX stole away control of this map somewhere in the first quarter, and it's just been theirs ever since.
Itu flicknya.
Loud have won 2 rounds.
If I listen to Dick,
Oh, ini orang sakit sih anjing.
I did, right?
Satu frame doang anjing. Wah, gila sih reaction time-nya anjing.
2 in the last 12 have gone to Loud. It's been
Something is
absolute
something.
dominance from PaperX across the end of the first half and the beginning of the next. They're getting smoked out here.
Satu
PaperX
sama
is
pasar
both
beta satu
flexing. This is
lumayan
what the desk was
bang.
saying. Loud had to pick up Lotus. They did. Overtime, snatched away, slipped through their fingers. Like the trophy in Brazil. And potentially, like their spot heading forwards towards this upper bracket final. And a chance of being able to get that grand final spot on the horizon with map veto advantage.
Come here.
Also what's on the line in these kind of games.
You don't want to be going down.
Si Jesselin. Si Jesselin podcast beneran anjing. Biar menang PaperX.
Different.
Dia podcast beneran, guys.
Black culture music.
Themselves to send one of them down, but
Lu ceri, dia nggak peduli, yang penting PaperX menang anjing. Kalau dia ngomong dia malah kalah jadi.
Sometimes I listen
really, no breathing room.
Dia podcast, coy. Teori Jesselin emang beda gitu, tapi berhasil, buktinya berhasil.
Yeah, just like that.
Turn approach here now to the round. They're just contacting up into mid. They hear all of that noise surely coming through into main. Something. Oh, it does connect. That's good from Kawazine.
And look at how much distraction something always provides. You have to commit so many resources to pushing this talented rookie off his angles. And in the meantime, PaperX is sneaking around on his right.
Causes some difficulties, but they just push through anyway, fearless.
There's still a lockdown and a nightfall here, and the nightfall's great to fight these players over in spawn.
Only 2 connection, and it
They're
does allow. Yeah, I mean,
They're
Loud
not
now
gonna push
know.
through their own cosmic divide.
Exactly. But only 2 trials here. They know
Buta.
that somebody's there at least.
Aduh,
Take this A main
tipis.
fight with the lockdown. Has to be an attempt to try and push this one back, but it's being defended the entire time. And everyone Loud, they're all collected into the corner, collapsed upon, and with the Odin spam, it's all together. No one knows which way to face Loud. They have to hold on, and they do.
Ngapain?
They've done that.
Kok bisa?
No shot.
Loh. Maksudnya gimana itu, Pak?
Together, so tightly stuffed like sardines.
Kok iso?
A tiny amount of
Coba
space
cerita dulu,
afforded to
cerita
them by the
dulu.
defensive lockdown. And yet, as the rest of Paper X swarm forward to try to punish them for their compromised positioning, everybody on Loud, collected together, holding the angles, comes out on top. Yeah, missed that one from Aspas. Clutch something out.
Enggak, itu kan udah tahu di situ ya. Kenapa ditutup anjing?
So does Fraud.
Yeah, that's it.
They're grouped up together like a New York apartment. They're all stuffed in there. They can't do a thing. They couldn't move. They're shoulder to shoulder.
Bailed out by the individuals. Loud, maybe all they need is a chance. Gotta keep it going though. Ball.
Wah, ini berat sih guys nih.
Fully grouped up again. No hiding their intent with this one. Aspas is pulled. There's an Adam Swarm. It's brutal. Survives on 7 health, still vulnerable. Tucked to the corner. He needs some help in the rest of his team.
Nice.
Really
Nice.
The turret. The turret does it.
Woo!
Brutal.
Let's go.
Break for Loud, but Paper
One more, one more.
Exaltation.
One more.
One more, one more. Kasih tahu nggak sih? Kasih tahu nggak sih?
Rejoicing on that side. They know that they deserved it from the previous round. This one just righting the wrongs. 12-7.
Ngeliatin apa, Bang? Ngeliatin apa, Bang?
It's so very.
Salah angle, Bang. Itu lagi, boy.
Some rounds they're going to be going for a contact push. Some rounds
One more.
Itu lagi, boy.
They're a quirky team to fight. You just don't know.
You have no clue what Paper X are going to throw at you because they have so many tools. And that to me is because
Yo,
they don't
langsung
play off the
dipasangin
strat
tower.
book. They play off the ideas that they come up with in the moment.
Bisa lanjut nggak? Lanjut.
The building blocks of those
Lanjut, guys.
micro interactions. They know that they can bring X to the table, their teammate brings a different quality and they cook that up on the fly. It makes them an extremely difficult team to read. And at the moment, Loud are finding it too challenging. Far too
Ke
challenging.
gua lagi.
Paper X
Mati dong gua.
away for potential grand finals.
Mati,
Still want
fix.
the match to be played before that one.
Fix. Uber kan gua ngehit solo ya.
Enggak ninja, serius, gue serius.
I think you can get a lot of the subscribers if you make YouTube
Just the
short.
prospect of getting knocked down to the lowers is
Hello?
the idea of having to find
Alex,
a way out of it.
yeah, I'm so happy. The team was performing so well, brother. Yeah. Nah, let's go lah, one more lah. You cannot make me sad today, okay?
Sabar, Bang.
You have to make me happy. I want to walk Pachi for the DRS as well, though. Yeah, please make me happy today, okay?
Some flying here to Prowler.
Please, one more lah, yeah? Okay, use our usual strats, I tell you. Just use the
Realizing that there was a gap towards mid that entire
69110 strats, okay?
Fairly slowly, so these
Okay, you know the best lah, okay?
They're just holding it.
Yep.
Prowler broke.
Alright. Okay, I can see to the win the map, yeah?
Flash, it's dodge. Horn needs to be taken care of. Nobody watching for it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, he had no chance of being able to do anything there, and that,
Okay.
there goes the smokes. There
Kok
goes the ball.
mati?
Positioning, but it's given them free access now to the lockdown.
Watch their
How could we use this?
Lu sih, Bang, nelpon
Aduh,
orang
nggak ada
belum
smoke
menang
lagi,
juga.
anjing.
Is an enormous advantage for Loud to be able to pull
Kalem
things up
dulu.
late, but it doesn't mean Paper X are out.
Gak ada yang kena, boy.
Narrow margins is what it lies on. Here it is, running back, flash through in their face. And
Ah, satu.
matters not, lest you will not be surviving. But
Nice.
inside control,
Enggak nice ya.
flipped around and Aspas is all the way in it, working the mix, but he can't win the fight out against Forsaken. Crosshair wasn't placed appropriately. This could be it. Has to be a moment to be made now by Sadak. He's got the ult in his hands and he lets it rip out towards Flowers, enough to reposition. And back
8 lagi tuh darahnya.
I'm amazed he's
Keserempet
alive.
pelor
He
doang.
backed up to get a better ultimate. and almost gave his own life away for it. Here comes the retake from
The chance to flash! It's just a 1-for-1, it's replied and responded with still.
Oh no, it's
The pull is there, 2 years. He's going to be using this one for the first line of things, but now the time is really starting to tick. Flash, not good enough. Talk to the corner.
Nice!
This is a win the fight! And it's
Aduh!
Nice.
Aduh!
He gives him a lifeline.
Mati lagi gua.
Such an advantage in that round, and they were only
Oh, di
just
PK
able
kalau
to
ini.
keep it together.
Di PK sekarang bukan nama
They're
Momon.
gonna have to be able to pull another 4 of those
PK sama JR.
out of
Apalah itu JR.
somewhere.
That's what it takes. I mean,
They don't have those ultimates available anymore. They don't have the lockdown.
Bang, saya jiwa
Roll
petani,
Thunder
Bang.
To be able to generate
Jiwa
those
petani saya balik lagi, Bang.
When Aspas
Mau
tried to
mati
make a
1000
play,
kali juga.
he's at the top of the scoreboard, but he got shut down.
Capek, Bang, pantat.
Halo Lex.
Bukan
Lex,
petani yang garis
chill,
keras.
chill. Tell the guys to
win out
chill.
from here if you are allowed. Still
And
one step away from
I want to
Paper X.
try
To
the
me, it's
strats of
Kedengeran stepnya?
Aspas hers. Aspas
Nothing
definitely
lasts
hurts
forever.
from there, especially as they back away.
They won't know
He
this for
might
sure.
feel like he has a
Because
hard time. Weird to see
we are
him
so
on the low
beautiful. So use our strats, nothing lasts forever.
It's holding.
Right? We have ultimate,
Setup,
we have
spotted out. Pull to the both of them.
we have a lot of things, you know.
Keep the Paper X players tucked into mid.
Siap, Bang Rio.
Who do you think is the best aimer?
I trust you, bro. Okay?
Ya.
Apex?
Don't let me down, no?
Minute to work with.
Okay.
They don't have any
Let
mind
Me
control.
down, down, down.
They send us
Going to be for sure
walking,
paper, one of the Paper
contacting
X people.
all the way through, making
I
noise
think
though,
for
jumping
Tekken,
down and Jing.
Something and
Is he holding
Jing.
this one off?
I assume after Vi's contact.
Stun is good. Dash forwards as well. There's
Wah,
the
gila.
nasty stuff.
Gila.
Smash. Absolute brilliance.
Kepala
Oh,
lu
the
bercahaya.
back.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
He's a menace, man. He's an
Gila,
absolute menace. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
mind freak!
still there. Ready for it. The decision is made for something. Can't take it into the 1v3. Got to back away and save the operator. Has to be one round at a time, and so far, been the case for Loud.
These rounds are on the slimmest of margins. Yes, this is a 3v1 where something has to save, but that entry from Aspas was so close to getting punished by the flash. Jing, if he'd been half a second
Surfing, yeah.
earlier, would thrown the curveball. I think would have had a chance to be able to take down the entry jet superstar from Loud.
Maybe.
Nevertheless, that is 5 chances whittled down to only 3.
Duh, nggak punya duit lagi.
And every step Loud take is one where they'll start believing in themselves a little more. And the economy should be better and better for them. Building back up to ultimates that they can use. But in every situation, it only takes one big play from a Paper X player. I mean, look at that. He's essentially full blind when he gets
Duh,
the
Jason
first
nggak
hit.
dapat itu.
He just spots him for a moment
Ini si
before
mind freak
the
juga nggak dapat, Cok. Oh, udah low banget loh.
and then denies Devi a hero play that would have sent them sailing to the upper bracket final. There's a tiny bit of frustration there still showing for Alex. But I think a lot of
Wah,
that
B-nya,
is
B-nya, B-nya.
the building tension and anticipation.
Something nggak dapat
victory
mulu,
that
dia
ends
tahu
up
somethingnya
Poti
pindah.
lagi dia.
getting burned away.
Sometimes these can be the hardest rounds to convert, though, if you are Loud.
Do you play other
The weaker
games?
weaponry.
JR siapa JR?
Minutes for them, though. They're a couple away from these ultimates. Someone's got to deal with that. The horn broken, spam into the corner. Taken. Now he's really trapped. It's going to be util here, surely, to try and clear him out, but the smoke across. He gets away with his life.
And he's still going back for more. It is a weaker buy from Paper X. They can afford to go for these kind of risks.
Entire time they have just been pushed up here. They have no control of A main. Something's here with the operator.
Yeah, if they start rotating back over, do they clear this jet properly? Oh, the cancel call. They're going back over the B. Loud.
Why are they rotating here?
Maybe not exactly sure where they want to end on the map, but they've just dodged a bullet, I think. Specifically from something.
Seeker's pointing into wherever. Okay, Forsaken falls. Loud should be able to get onto this one fast enough, but yeah, there it is.
Ngapain?
To the back of the site before to try and take that timing off of them. Players holding the cross here, but it should be the weapons to get them through it. Dash and the flash. Tempest once more. Jing is so wide
Nice.
with the bulldog. Another flash available. Everyone's blind. And it is really just that coin
Something.
flip. Something. 1v2. Does he go for this now? Only with the operator. The dash. Doesn't know where any of these players are.
What a moment this is.
Tugged together for Loud. It's all about how they shut it down. No damage done. And where is the reposition?
Ah, susah dia, Cok, pakai OP, Cok.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
I hear something.
Oh.
A chance for the young superstar to put his team into the finals to win an unlikely 1v2. But he's not quite up to the moment just then. Loud. Navigate another one of those difficult rounds where Ching looked like he was potentially going to do it all with the flashes. He gets his ult back online. There's a lockdown here on defense as well. This could be the most challenging round for Loud to win yet if they want to pull this back into overtime. It's been
Oh, Payne nggak pernah dapat, Cok.
side. paperX have stacked 4 over towards Art and A main.
Still with the operator, stun, good connection.
Yeah, I know. So we went to
Disrespectful at its core.
Oh, but
Takes the peak. Use the turret. Control still going to be gained here for paperX. They have a 4 position. This is again off of device contact. There's going to be a flash.
Friend, but I mean, when he wants to
be walking in that though.
B nggak ke B ya?
This is a fake with the Nightfall and 2 smokes over towards A.
Somebody's just calling the bluff, man. Haunt in his face here, still holding it down. He actually can't hear the sound cue, so it has thrown. But in disarray now.
The lockdown!
Lockdown, yeah, this is the key. Piece of utility. There needs to be a deal. Try and break this one. It's a stun and an aftershock into the corner. Enough damage done yet. What are you going to do? It's tickling. Stun though, still there. Aspas close to the corner.
Nice!
And this could be it. The final blow. Corner
Nice!
in the open. Less towards the back. So much more to do here. The reposition and
Nice!
back Jing. It's
Nice!
disgusting. Kawazine. He's series now. It's absolutely done and dusted. Blocked off entirely. It's an absolute heroic attempt.
Yes!
but
Yes!
have done
Yes!
it.
Yes!
paperX.
What a magnificent performance from paperX there. In control of the final map, fending off the comeback.
paperX.
After they got smoked on their own map pick, 13-2 down on split. This series could have very easily been a 2-0 and sailed Loud through in dominant fashion to an upper bracket final where they look like the best team potentially in the world. You know, that could have easily been the narrative coming out of Lotus and Split. If paperX subvert that with magical performances to steal Lotus away, and then a dominant performance again. 4-0 with this Jet Phoenix composition on Pearl.
Jet Phoenix.
Like they have so many good ideas, but for Loud, the journey isn't over yet. They got pushed, couldn't grab the win today, but another chance of glory into the lowest. That's where they're going to have to fight from.
And they are going to play against EDG, Edward Gaming. That is one to keep your eye
Berarti
on.
Loud turun ke lower
The
bracket
Brazilians at Tokyo.
lawan
First
EDG.
round, though,
Next.
as Loud have gone 3-0 against the EMEA teams, but 0-2 against the Pacific.
Let's go, full roster paperX nih bos. Let's go. Ayolah, sama Udut aja juara 3 kan? Sama Udut aja juara 3, ini full roster sih.
Scary thing is, man, I mean, talk about individuals stepping up, the whole team effort.
Ini full roster ya bang.
It was 27 and 14.
Kaleng-kaleng nih bang.
The whole team came
Thank you Jesslyn for the podcast. Yeay.
Yeah, I really feel like this was a
Podcast break
great
the
series
curse, okay?
The fact that paperX's roster is extraordinarily stacked and balanced. You know, there are different players that can turn up whenever needed to save a round or to make a play. And that is why they play such a chaotic style, because all of their players can be playmakers if they spot the opportunity to do so. And it's about tempering that. It's about finding the right moments.
Enggak dong, lanjut.
Honing them from being
Ini seru.
scrappy team into
Udah enggak, udah.
win a championship. And at the moment,
Kalau kalah nih gue nangis, paling gue mati, gue off stream sih kayaknya.
They are just sailing all the way through as well. There might be a bit of an obstacle as well in that upper final that they've got themselves to, but yet to be seen, of course, further down the line. I mean, paperX's start. Good luck getting a grip on it. Good luck getting a hold on it. They don't even know who their IGL is half the time. It's all over the place. How do you get into the heads of a team?
Kata Jesslyn dikit lagi 50k subs. Subscribe Cijess dulu guys. Subscribe Cijess dulu guys.
Those were amazing. I mean, they were really critical.
Giveaway-nya sekarang atau nanti guys?
Crucial for them to add
Sekarang atau nanti guys?
the mix too. And we saw so many huge moments from
Sekarang apa nanti giveaway nih?
Aspas bailing them out in certain spots. Les having a monstrous performance on split for Loud. And on the other
Sekarang
side,
pada mau tidur ya?
Forsaken had a clutch in a very similar position that I'm sure we'll see later on.
Like dulu dong, masa 1,4K yang like 400, 500 lah, like 500 gue giveaway sekarang.
When I look at those reactions, it's not so much the exact emotion that's on their face that compels me, but it's the size of it. You know, they are so invested in this match. It's not an elimination game. This doesn't win you a trophy, but it puts you in a great spot. And it's a matchup we've never seen before.
500 dulu guys, 500 like ya.
They know how difficult that lower bracket is going to be and how much matches like this mean.
Oke, dari 500 like. Oke, kita giveaway.
Everything was on the line with this one. The importance from beginning to end as well. I mean, just to speak highly of that mental resilience.
Gue lupa deh mintanya apanya sih. Sabar ya. Oke, ntar Instagram aja guys ya. Aku cuman butuh Instagram kalian sama sebutkan jangan lupa guys, jangan lupa. Sebelumnya udah subscribe belum? Udah subscribe gua? Udah subscribe PaperX belum? Soalnya ntar gua harus cek guys. Kalau kalian menang, kalian DM gua. Bang, gua udah subscribe nih, Ini harus buktinya guys. Subscribe sama PaperX, subscribe gua. Oke? Kalau udah, baru ntar kalau yang menang nggak belum subscribe. Oke?
Because they play against the...
Yeah, they're on region, right?
Oke, sekarang ya guys ya, kita mulai ya. Oke, tambahin dulu lagi dong.
It's her or her dog.
Alright, kita mouse juga boleh lah, mouse boleh juga.
If Boom win Ascension and
Ya, itu tunggu dulu guys, tunggu banyak dulu guys ya.
means you gonna move back to Korea, right?
Dua orang guys ya.
Semesta bet,
Dua orang ya.
semesta edan. Bacot katanya.
Okay with living in Indo, I'm okay with living in
Masih lanjut tuh podcast. Iya nih gue nggak apa-apa guys, gue dengerin podcast biar tenang juga guys.
Korea.
Nah, ini nggak nyampe 1000 guys. Pasti banyak yang turu. Kalau turu tuh kalau nggak, kalian harus aktif nih guys ya.
Maybe after I graduate, I move to Korea.
Really?
Yeah,
Harus aktif kalian cek dulu guys.
And then become
Aktif dulu guys, aktif terus like juga katanya kalau nggak nge-like katanya nggak bisa.
like that. Because like right now I'm a streamer, right? I can stream from anywhere.
Mana monsternya? Habis.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely. When she meet me in my house, she don't.
Give away.
Yeah.
maybe tired. Oh,
I think so. Yeah.
wait, I have a feeling Rifki is...
Give away. Tuh baru 100 guys, baru 100 loh guys.
Oh, I was talking because I did with Fidel a while ago, right?
Bentar, sabar baru 100. Gue takutnya ntar ada yang nggak kehitung.
He said he want to go there.
Sabar ya. Ayo, cepat. 136 orang doang tuh. 146 doang guys. 500.000 loh, main loh.
No way. He actually have so many points in my channel. There's no way Fidel watch every time I stream, right?
Maybe.
No way.
Oke, 183 orang guys.
I lost everything already.
I think so, yeah.
Ini kenapa kecil ya? Gue baru sadar guys.
42.
Apa ini kecil guys ya?
Because I never been there.
Oh really?
DRX lawan EG.
Maaf ya sudah sebut zone. Can't bet on EG as unwinnable. No, like
Kenapa ini ya?
bet against your own brother, you.
No, but
That's
this one,
weak.
I need to see the map first.
Nah, udah.
Then I will bet.
Aku ngasih. Berapa nih guys? 217 orang guys. Ready ya.
Oh, Amil ya, I might
Ready ya. Roll nggak sekarang ya.
Wow, can't
222 orang.
I mean, yeah.
he look like a kid still, that's why.
Jadi gue hitung sampai 10 ya. 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 tapi sebelum itu guys, tahu nggak sih kalau nggak tebus murah guys, mau nggak nih 100.000? bercanda. Scam Tebus murah vouchernya.
Oh, same age.
Cina banget gue anjing. Cina banget gue tebus murah anjing.
Tapi he's not a kid, he's adult.
Gitu.
Tebus murah. 260 orang. Oke, kita tuh ya. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No.
Banyak yang bet di RX, of course man, I trust.
I don't bet, sir. I only bet that.
Juanivo menang. Anjing oke banget nih orang. Cok, mana circle sih, gue udah pakai giveaway Nightbot lo bangsat.
Jurang.
Ya, itu lagi nih.
Circle.
Korea. Cok, kalau ini moderator lagi baru nih ada masalah guys, tapi nggak mungkin guys. Nggak settingan orang dalam bangsat, nggak bangsat. Nih lihat guys, user 285 user bisa menjadi pemenang ya. Oke, satu lagi guys, siap, satu lagi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kalau yang belum menang, jangan berkecil hati, tetap dukung gua dan PaperX ya teman-teman ya. I love you all. Nah, kan ya kan? Moderator kan Fajar Koironi. Nggak moderator ya, menang ya. Ya, bukan gue ya. Circle matamu, circle memek. Sorry. Cok. 2 kali doang. Cuma ada 2 guys. Yang mau lebih banyak lagi. Yang mau menang yang lain menang. Nih. Yang mau menang ya guys. Saya buka PaperX. Nih guys. Yang mau menang lagi nih. Nih. Buka ini guys ya. 10 orang tuh guys. 10 orang. Hai semuanya, kita akan bekerja sama dengan Tokopedia untuk mengadakan giveaway Rp500.000 untuk 10 orang pemenang yang beruntung. Untuk mengikuti giveaway cukup like dan follow PaperX IG, follow PaperX Tokopedia Store di link di bio, tag 2 temanmu di kolom komentar, oke? Ini 10 orang guys, tapi total komennya berapa? 1.300 komen. 500 satu orang bangsat. Oke. Minta IG, Cok. Fajar IG, Fajar.
Mati kan gua.
No chance anjing. Fajar, kirim buktinya langsung DM gua sekarang. Fajar DM gua ya. Aku cek dulu guys, takutnya ada DM yang nggak perlu ya. Oke. Juanivo udah subscribe. Coba cek dulu guys Juanivo.
But nowadays, Kangkang is not showing his best form right now.
Oke, Juanivo udah aman guys. Cok, DM gua, Cok, satu lagi, Cok. Mana sih namanya si Fajar? Fajar DM gua, Far.
After the hate he received.
Fajar ketik nama kamu juga, aku nggak tahu takutnya ini circle. Fajar nih, cepet Fajar. Oh, aku lempar ke orang lain aja nih. Oh, jangan marah dong cowok yang udah menang, kalian parah banget sih. Kalian tuh kalau misalnya orang menang giveaway kalian tuh jangan banyak ngoceh mulu babi. DM gua dan kasih ID apa Instagram kalian di YouTube live chat juga, takutnya orang lain nanti yang DM bangsat. Circle tai settingan, circle tai. Anjing kalian ya. Udahlah, gak usah giveaway lagi lah anjing. Padahal gue tadi mau giveaway, gue mau giveaway rumah, mobil gue sekalian tadi. Tapi kalian ngoceh-ngoceh udah gak usah lah, gak jadi lah. Gak usah lah. Next time gak usah giveaway lagi lah. Ngapain anjing? Baru mau ngasih PC gua, kamera gua. Ya tapi kalian nggak bersahabat tuh, nggak usah lah.
Circle berak. Akbar.
Oh my god, should I eat my guava again?
Eat the McDonald's already.
Mana sih ini yang DM gua, mana cok?
Like
Cepet Fajar.
finish the McDonald's.
Fajar, cepetan Fajar.
What did you eat?
Ku hitung sampai 20 ya kalau kamu nggak DM aku dan kamu tidak memberikan ID apa Instagram kamu di sini.
Good choice.
20.
Good choice.
19.
Is there any bad choice?
No.
18. Oh ini Fajar ada cok. Nggak bisa nggak jadi.
I actually hate rice.
Right. So
Telat.
you don't eat it every day.
Even my mom forced me to eat because I eat rice like once a week.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fajar KX Roni nih, gue follow back nih guys.
Cannot live in Korea then.
Gue follow back bro.
Why? Everything. I mean like.
DM gue nggak pernah scam bangsat. Yang bilang gue scam. Sekarang DM gue sekarang.
Food it. You know the
DM gue buktinya cepetan ya. Buktinya 20 kali 20 detik ya. Kalau nggak ada ya udah angus. Bukti 20 detik.
Oh, actually.
Hai korupsi apa sih korupsi anjing? Gue nggak ada korupsi loh cok. Gue disuruh ngasih 2 voucher Tokopedia 500.000. Gue kasih.
Yeah, but in the first place.
Gue kasih langsung. Nggak pakai syarat-syarat, cuma subscribe doang.
It doesn't taste.
Nggak suruh joget, nggak suruh PCS, kagak ada guys. Anjing. Otsu bang, thank you Bang Joko ya. Makasih banyak Bang Joko. Selamat tidur, semoga sehat selalu dan banyak rezekinya. Terima kasih, I love you.
I don't think I can find one like that in Indo.
Makasih Bang Joko. Ya, ayo.
yeah, also. Alam korok. Good. There.
I only ever tried sundubu jjigae in.
Fajar, DM gua.
But you never
Heh.
been to good Korean restaurant then.
No.
Toto.
That one.
Fajar, DM gua Fajar.
Okay. The Bujike one no.
Yeah.
Ya ampun bang.
Cepetan buktinya nih ya, gue hitung ya.
Powerin bang.
Subscribe Paper Rex, subscribe gua baru guys. 10,
Tolong tang.
What is that?
9,
You know the beef what?
Beach what?
Beef. They cook the
Beef?
beef.
8,
Boker lagi gua.
Hey.
7,
That is very good. The soup is very good.
6. Berarti kebukti guys, lihat deh. Ini 316 orang yang aktif, berarti dari total 1000 yang nonton 302 guys yang aktif, sisanya tidur. Ya nggak sih? Lu jangan kasih IG lu terus, lu yang DM gua kon.
Farming. Manja.
Lu DM gua anjing. Anjing kontot, DM gua sekarang anjing ya, ngerti nggak tot?
Mantap santuy.
Gua udah tahu nih DM lu banyak, gua tahu nama lu ini tahu.
Keep climbing up to my mouth.
Lu DM gua sekarang anjing kontot.
Bang gua di sini ya bang. Jangan bang.
Gua udah follow, gua aja udah follow lu kagak follow gua.
Bang.
If DRX play like yesterday.
Kalau nih bang, gua DM, gua udah follow lu nggak follow back gua, lu nggak accept gua, anjing kontot.
Cingkontot. Parah.
Nggak ada DM-nya mana? Lu accept gua dulu, anjing kontot.
Cingkontot. Sudah
Bang
gede
Rin
bang.
masih. Karena PRX menang masih lanjut deh.
Cingkontot.
Cut you now. No,
Berarti
my cat.
Bang Rio ini
Request gua lihat tuh, gua udah nge-request nih, nggak lihat nih gua request nih. Request Bang Fajar KX underscore.
Fajar KS.
What's the name
Or.
of the orange one?
Tahu bang.
Mochi.
Boker lagi gua bang.
Nah ini baru masuk nih, ada notifnya nih.
Eat like a dog.
Nah ini baru. Nah dari tadi dong.
Always like to go on.
Buktinya mana? Bukti subscribe.
But it's very noisy. Ow. Bite.
Okay, I like noisy.
Ngakak. Emang jing kontot viewers gue nih kayak Bang lama-lama. Gue ngantuk bang, sorry. Jadi nggak mau. Katanya gue ngantuk bang, sorry. Buktinya sekarang. Oke, gitu dong.
Cingkontot. Si bang 15 15 menit lagi aja bang.
Oke, mantap guys, udah subscribe guys.
Tolong ya bang, 15 menit
Ya
lagi ya, bang.
aman.
Let's pull my finger a lot.
Oke, udah aman guys, aman guys, udah ya guys ya. Udah ya, terus gue laporan dulu sekarang nih guys.
Return Beast
Ya.
RPG yang paling the best jagat raya
Biar aman,
alam
bro.
semesta dua
Ya.
dunia ini udah dari semalam bang.
Laporan dulu sama yang bakal ngasih nanti guys ya. Apa namanya tadi? Fajar.
Jangan diganggu dulu ya bang ya, gua farmingnya.
Ntar kalau di kontak orang PPRX, kamu jawab ya.
Bang, nggak ngambil banyak-banyak bang.
Ya. Jangan di request, jangan sosokan lu lock Instagram profile lu, jing. Nanti kalau orang PPRX mau kontak lu kagak bisa, jing. Ngerti nggak, jing?
Ya, 15 menit lagi nih bang, gua streaming bang. Tolong jangan diganggu ya bang ya, gua udah mules, udah ngantuk, udah capek, pinggang udah sakit, jikon. Bang ya, tolong ya bang ya. Tolong ini mah bang.
Toxic. Bodoh amat guys, pusing malah gua anjing.
Perut lagi gua. Towernya.
JNV XD.
Gimana ini satu momen aja bang. Bang barengan ya bang ya.
Oke guys ya guys.
Barengan ya bang ya.
Oke ya. Aman guys ya, aman ya. Semua aman semua saudara-saudara. Tidak ada iri hati, tidak ada dengki, nggak boleh iri hati, nggak boleh dengki, dan nggak boleh mempunyai rasa ingin kecewa. Hidup itu cuma sekali guys ya. Patah berkata, when you live only once, you need to be yourself and give the best for your life. Tuhan datang ke dunia ini akan menyelamatkanmu adik-adik semua. Oke? Jika kalian percaya bahwa Tuhan ada, Tuhan akan memberikan, Tuhan akan mengangkat kalian baik-baik, setinggi-tingginya. Dari orang tidak ada, jadi orang yang ada. Tidak akan diberi kesusahan dari batas yang kalian bisa. Amin. Amin.
Yeah, no problem.
Baptis gua.
Report scam babi. Jangan scam babi. Bang, giveaway dari lu pribadi 50k untuk 100 orang bang. Kontol.
50k 100 orang.
Regura kontol. 50.000 kali 100 orang. 5 juta dong anjing. Akses gue sebulan kan sampai segitu kontol, jing kontot.
Serius?
Akses gue 5 juta susah bangsat sebulan. Biji lu tau nggak?
Sebulan nyampe 500. Ah, bohong. Aneh banget.
Ngapain gue kasih kali, mending gue kasih nyokap gue duit nih. Jelas nyokap gue happy gitu loh nerima duit dari anaknya. Kenapa gue kasih lo? Mending 2T buat bayar editor biar gue lebih maju streamingnya jing kontot.
They're all wearing masks.
Mati dong gua. Stun KT.
Nanti ya kalau gue ada rezeki, gua guys kalian tagih gue guys. Di saat gue udah mempunyai sesuatu yang cukup, gue pasti ngasih kalian guys. Sumpah gue kasih cok ya. Gue kasih poster pemasin email banyak gue kasih nanti gue bagi-bagi. Tapi syaratnya cuma satu guys. Kalau mau giveaway di gue syaratnya cuma satu guys. Percaya dan katakan Tuhanku ialah cuma satu. Yesus Tuhanku, amin.
Sesat tempat sesat amin. Mantap najis amin. Oh aku Islam bang, astagfirullah sesat. Biji sesat unsur minoritas nggak usah bacot. Minoritas nggak usah bacot tolong. Minoritas nggak usah bacot.
Canda guys ya, canda ya guys. Guys canda guys, ya canda ya guys. Guys canda sumpah. Jaya. Kasih andai ku bersuara, dia akan bernyanyi rapsodi indah yang kan bermuara di fajar hati. Kelingking kita berjanji, jari manis jadi saksi bahagia hingga sang bumi enggan berputar lagi. Kurang lama guys, 100.000 kayak gitu biar lama.
Good map for the RX.
Right? Why you back for easy?
Except the first map.
2 jam farming sambil live.
Nggak kedengeran serius, emang kedengeran.
Kita lihat dapat apa aja dengan petani yang solo.
Ganti judul dulu cok.
Farming seadanya aja.
Fracture?
Yeah, that's their best map.
Gigi Visis DRX. Yung!
Derek main nih.
Mulai skizo terus.
Gue cuma kalau nonton paper rack-nya doang.
Ini udah mendingan nih, udah normal nih.
Loh, bisa 47 katanya.
But he's so good with the sofa is
Bener. Kata coach bener ya. Dia lebih bagus pakai sofa guys, IG guys. Ngobrol sama siapa? Sama coach ya, Boom. Siapa? Meo. Guys. Tuh, makanya kalian banyak-banyak doain gua, guys. Ya. Doakan gua gitu loh kayak. Kalian misalnya kayak malam-malam kalian mau tidur kalian berdoa. Tuhan, aku ingin berdoa kepada salah satu orang yang sering aku tonton, namanya Rio Jaja. Semoga dia semakin cepat kaya, banyak rezeki, berkecukupan, sehingga dia bisa giveaway juga pada kita juga, dari community untuk community. Amin. Gitu guys ya, banyak berdoa guys ya.
Tenang bang, aku doain yang baik-baik aja.
Tuh guys ya.
Bang.
Tuh guys. Beda Tuhan nggak bisa bang, bisa guys, nggak masalah agamanya apa.
Aku doain yang
Kalian berdoa dengan cara kalian masing-masing. Mau menyembah kambing juga silahkan ya.
iya nggak apa-apa. Penting jingkong top dulu bang.
Ya mau penyembah kambing juga, masa mau menyembah kambing apa sih? Apa yang bertanduk itu?
it's comfort map, yes, but I agree, but there is no like demo of
Mau menyembah Bapomet kek. Serah gua mah masa bodoh. Kalian yang punya hidup kalian jalanin, ya kan? Kalian punya hidup, kalian jalanin. Kalian mengambil keputusan sendiri, kalian udah dewasa. Aku percaya sama kalian, guys. Kalian mau sesi curhat lagi sama gua. Lu kalian kalian nonton nggak sesi curhatnya Bang Winda? Seberapa bijaknya gua, guys? Tahu kan? Diri gua itu banyak pengalaman, guys, dari hidup yang bekerja dari nol, banting tulang, punya pacaran beda agama, apapun gua udah jalanin, guys. Santai aja, bro. Gimik-gimik, mana ada gimik? Gue emang udah pengalaman, guys, dalam hidup. Gue udah tahu seburuk apa hidup itu, yang harus gue tetap tahu bahwa emang selalu ada titik terang di balik ke kehancuran atau mungkin keturunan hidup ini, guys. Gue tuh sekarang itu di titik dimana kalau gue ada apapun yang negatif, gue cuma pengen stay positif, bro. Karena gue tahu hal negatif dalam badan lu itu nggak bagus. Di saat lu merasa nih, aduh nggak enak badan, aduh masuk angin, lu kan mikir negatif nih guys, badan lu akan reaksi negatif, itu yang nggak bagus. Gue kasih contoh satu ya. Di saat lu berpikir, gue masih kuat, gue nggak tidur 2 hari, gue masih bisa, lu tetap semangat. Badan lu bereaksi, dia bereaksi. Oke, badan lu masih pengen kerja nih, lu kerja coba dikit lagi deh, nanggung deh. Di ujungnya kemarin gue nggak tidur 2 hari, gue live stream nobar kemarin di RX, nobar gue kuat-kuatin aja. Gue orangnya tuh selalu pengen positif, guys. Ada apapun gue bilang, nggak sakit, pasti sembuh. Nggak sakit, itu cuma nggak enak badan. Nggak ini gitu, cok.
Wow, the one who say it's very true. The one what?
Kalau udah nggak tidur sebulan tapi stay positif gimana bang? Kalau itu kamu namanya mati kalau nggak tidur sebulan ya.
I know EG using the.
Kamu nggak tidur sebulan, mendingan kamu jadi mayatnya sekarang biar tidur selamanya dan nanggung tuh. Ayo.
2 jam.
Let's go, so in game.
This tournament on that Viper does a great job using his utility, really maneuvering.
Okay, we are back in the game 2 with the podcast of Jesslyn with Cosmehow. Enjoy, guys.
No podcast, no podcast.
So far, it's a very quiet approach. The creep up.
It's
Turret
either
though,
podcast
spotting.
or me being schizophrenic.
Be broken down. Fault line at the ready here from
Yeah.
Milvuks, situated in the site. Swarm
Ayo,
smoke
guys,
going
kasih
off.
tahu
Could
guys,
be the way.
daripada gua
It's slowed up.
guys.
Which not found on either side so far.
Pakai biasanya sudah tidur bang kalau ada sibukan bang. Aku bukan pemakai ya anjing. Kalian masih dukung ini nggak? Masih dukung apa? Masih dukung di RX nggak guys?
They're gonna commit Boostio down towards Dish.
Gue boleh cerita nggak? Sekarang gue yang podcast boleh nggak? Gue yang podcast. Gue cerita boleh nggak? Boleh gue cerita guys.
Still some nano swarms, a lot of mollies here. DRX loves to play
Dikit gue
post
cerita
plant.
dikit guys.
So having this Viper
Ini project gue sih, gue lagi excited banget guys. Jadi kan gue selama ini kan tinggal di rumah gue kan 2 lantai ya. Rumah gue nggak gede-gede banget 2 lantai, cuman gue tinggal di lantai 2. Sebuah ada kamar gitu, kamar gue dulu nyokap gue, kakak gue aja gue tidur di kamar ini guys, di kamar sekarang nih. Aduh, EG kuat banget anjing. Wah kebantai cok. Line-up-nya Mako nggak ngaruh anjing. Ya kan, terus jadi kayak di kamar ini dulu nih nggak ada komputer guys. Terus akhirnya gue memutuskan kayak beli komputer. Terus gue bilang nyokap, komputer gue dulu di bawah, kamar bawah kan kosong tuh. Semenjak bokap gue meninggal kan, jadi gue tidurnya bareng terus guys. Bayangin gue sampai besar umur berapa tuh tidur masih sama nyokap, kakak perempuan gue, adik perempuan gue. Sebelum adik perempuan gue nikah terus cabut dari rumah kan. Bayangin guys, selama itu gue satu kamar anjing. Akhirnya kamar bawah bokap gue kan meninggal kan, jadi nggak dipakai. Dulu kan kamar bawah buat bokap gue itu kalau sakit, ya kan. Ya udah es kelapa, nggak es kelapa. Terus gue jadiin ini guys, gue jadiin kamar streaming, tapi sempit, nggak cuma muat komputer doang, ya nggak sih? Kalau gue meninggal udah 8 tahun, ya kan? Sempit, gue nggak bisa tidur di situ. Akhirnya gue udah punya rezeki lebih, gue bilang, mah boleh nggak aku tidur di atas, live streamingnya di atas. Mama tidur ke bawah sama Angel sama cici aku. Soalnya kan adik aku udah nikah kan, terus dia pindah rumah. Terus udah di sini lama nih, udah berapa tahun ya? Setahun 2 tahun kayaknya guys ya. Gue berhasil nabung ya guys ya. Terus gue kemarin excited, ini nyokap gue ada teman gitu yang ngurusin renovasi rumah sebelah. Gue mau renov nih lantai 2-nya doang. Kalau renov satu rumah kayaknya gue belum cukup guys budgetnya. Karena kalau renov satu rumah ganti semuanya ganti bisa berapa ratus juta nggak sih, ya nggak sih? Kayak rumah baru gitu loh, rumah baru hitungannya. Kalau renovnya bener-bener gede ya nggak sih? Kalau nggak ada yang bertanggapan sih, gue nggak mau sendiri ya bangsat deh. Di kontot. Apa lagi nyimak, oke. Terus akhirnya kemarin gue 2 kali abangnya datang tuh ngecek kamar. Gue tuh pengen bikin, jadi kan depan gue ini kan ini sebenarnya lantai ini lumayan besar gitu loh. Satu rumah gue, bayangin satu rumah gue lantai 2-nya tuh cuma ada kamar doang. Di depan tuh jadi kayak gudang gitu loh guys, banyak kardus, banyak barang-barang yang dipakai. Gue pengen renov jadi kamar, depan itu jadi studio cok. Enak banget sih kalau bisa guys. Ya nggak sih? Nah, kemarin tuh udah hitung-hitungan tuh guys. Ini mau dibikin, kan gue WC cuma satu rumah ya, cuma di bawah WC. Gue kencing tuh di keran gitu guys. Kalau gue live streaming tuh kencing tuh di keran guys, karena ribet ke bawah jauh anjing. Gue lama kalau kencing. Jadi gue nggak ada kamar mandi, gue pengen buat kamar mandi di situ depan. Di tempat gue biasa olahraga tuh dulu, gue jadiin studio. Kalau jadi seneng banget sih gue anjing. Room tour, pasti gue room tour sih guys. Gue pengen kedapin cok di keran, maksudnya kayak ada keran tau gak sih, keran kecil gitu guys. Keran kecil tuh ada pembuangan. Gue kencing di situ anjing, masa bodoh. Bodoh amat, gue mah kencing di keran, maksudnya kayak ada keran kecil gitu loh guys, tempat buat buang air AC gitu di situ gue kencing situ. Bodoh amat, gue mau buru-buru cok. Bukan kayak wastafel lah, bukan wastafel cok. Hitungannya kayak tempat wudhu tapi bukan tempat wudhu lah anjir, ngapain tempat wudhu di rumah gua.
finally get themselves on the board.
Look this one. Well, I never
VGA, a
see
big
her.
conversion here.
Oke, amin Bang Kafenya, makasih ya. Cuman puji Tuhan ya sampai sekarang masih diberi rezeki lebih sama Tuhan. Bisa nabung. Gue sebenarnya orangnya boros, coy. Gue orangnya boros banget. Ada handphone baru pengen ganti, ada apa baru pengen ini. Desain sendiri, gue gak desain sendiri guys. Cuman ada kayak bapak-bapak yang kontraktor rumah-rumah sebelah tuh pada renov kan. Tidak sama nyokap gue, pengen renov bisa nggak? Bisa sama dia, mau bikin apa aja, kayak ruangan, kedap. Yang mahal sih ruangan kedap guys, ruangan kedap mahal banget anjing. Ruangan tuh kedapnya padahal bukan kedap studio ya, kedap yang teriaknya nggak keluar. Itu mahal banget anjing, bisa 15 juta bahannya doang. Satu ruangan bahan kedapnya doang ya. Mahal banget coy anjing. Tapi gue pengen nih kalau gue udah ruang kedap kan enak guys, teriak-teriak, mau lompat-lompat, mau salto, masa bodoh anjing ke tangga gak akan bangun gitu loh guys. Sekarang gak kedap, enggak anjir, ini gue kalau teriak-teriak kedengeran ke bawah cok. Kasian nyokap gue kalau lagi tidur anjing, kadang-kadang ngoceh. Gue kalau untung gue bukan tipe yang bacot kan, kayaknya tahu kan, gue tipenya bukan yang woi, gila lu, aceh, nggak gitu kan gue. Untung kayak nggak kayak gitu. Kalau gue kayak gitu, gue udah selesai sih. Gue kayaknya bakal dipecat dari rumah sih. Dia bisa desain juga bang, bisa. Tapi desainnya desain standar guys, bukan desain yang bagus-bagus gitu loh. Desainnya gue desain sendiri. Kalau libur nanti kalau misalnya renov bakal libur ekstrim bang, enggak. Jadi misalnya terjadi, gue udah deal nih harganya, dikasih harga segini nih total pengerjaan lantai 2. Gue budget gue pas, gue kerjain misalnya oke, gas. Gue bakal pindah, maksudnya bakal nyewa tempat. Di RX nice banget. Borongan. Gue kontrak gue kayak bakal ini. Lalu mandor bang, bukan gue bakal pindah. Kalau gue di sini ada bor-bor depan orang.